Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the pub. Hopefully, it's all good. Everyone's got nice and clear. Haven't seen anyone here in the chat, which is fine. It's all good. Hey, Biscuit, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I was gonna start with the song, but everything just happened kind of quickly, so guess I won't do that. Good to see you all, or you, Biscuit. Just done a lot of work in my garage today. Got another shelf up over yonder. No, I have audio. I know I do. Definitely. What's up, Storm? Beardy. Yeah, things getting a little fuzzy out here. Got to take it down a bit. Trim the hedges, you know what I'm saying? It's gotten away from me a little messy. You know, it's like a mirror. I'm retarded. This side. Yeah, now I get it. Oh, shit. That's funny stuff. Anyways, like I said, hey, yeah, fucking Allah be praised right in my ass. Anyways, show you guys what I got going out here in the garage. Got my shelves up. Got, my chop saw, compressor, table saw, nail guns, ceramic tile tools over here. Fuck out of the way, chair. We got all my shit, hand tools, tips, drill bits, painting, electrical, plumbing, carabiners, screws, anchors, got it all, chargers, chainsaw, which, yeah, let's just leave that over there for now. Reciprocating saw, fishing department down the bottom, got a bunch of caulking. Yeah, it's good stuff. So yeah, let's get it all together. But now I'm feeling a little. It's all on top of me. Fuck. But whatever. That's the deal. This is the Mantown zone, and I have a little section here in the corner, but I'm fine with it. Where's the blow up doll? Yeah, it's tidy, Fat Belly. There's a generator over here with my paint sprayer on top. That shit's got to change. You know what I'm saying? Change. Yeah, job done already. Yeah, wireless. George, actually, I run a cord from the attic to get better internet. But good job, and her. Yeah, good job. Thanks, man. Yeah. Love a workshop. Marmalade Dreams. Cool. Thank you. Looks tidy. Yeah, Fat Belly. It's not bad. Is that a sex swing? I don't know what you're looking at, but there's no sex swing. Maybe the thing that's hanging back there, that would be a bike rack. No sex swing. What's in the fridge? Probably 15 beers. And some chicken. Frozen pizza, all that kind of bullshit. Next marathon bomber. Yeah. Bastard. Yeah, I got a guy coming on already. Let's add him in here. Sex Swings Rock. Yeah. Hey.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right.
Very good, man. Good to see you. Hey, nice. You got a guitar in the background. That looks cool. Good deal.
Guitar, and old PS4 box and whatnot. And
Sweet.
I've got a nice Guinness settling right there.
Right on. Very nice, man. Sound nice and clear. Good picture. Everything looking good, bro. Very nice.
Spent about 3 hours getting it all ready this afternoon. So.
Yeah, stuff always takes a lot longer than you think. Like, I'll throw it together in half hour. And boom, It's working on this shit all day. At the end of it, I'm like, it looks too cluttered still, but I'll streamline everything,
Just
beer.
I've got that screen there for chat, and then I've got that screen up there for you.
Damn. That's tech, bro. I love it. Oh, Fat Belly, that's nasty, dude. Yeah, I mean, worms live in fish, and if you cooked it, you should be fine, theoretically, right? But Yeah. Not a big fan of the worms. Yeah, how you been this week, man? All good?
Happy dog, you're a cunt.
Yeah.
Saying I'm Ali G that at Borat.
What did he say? What did I miss?
He said that I'm Ali G for Ali G at Borat.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I was showing off things here. Yeah, okay.
He's on
Yep.
about the new goatee, I think.
That looks good, man. Sharp. I set this up myself today. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Just select Twitch, select YouTube, and pick the time, and boom, pretty damn easy. So it worked. So I don't have to rely on Graham anymore.
Only thing I noticed that we're missing was the link in the
description, right? I'll keep pasting it here in the chat.
Yeah.
Good call, though. Keep reminding me because I'm going to be stoned and I'll forget in like 4 seconds. So. I've considered just jumping on a random Thursday if the guys aren't on, so I don't know.
That sounds good to me.
If people are around, it might be a little later for me because I can't just abandon the family, but maybe, fuck it,
Might make it every once in a while an extra pub session in week.
That'd be cool. Hell yeah. At some point, I'm going to have to miss a Saturday here. It's going to inevitably happen, but I bet I've got a good run going here. Yeah. What flavor do you have there, bro?
It's called Contra by Wick Liquor.
Contra.
It's like a lemonade kind of flavor.
Huh. Cool. You didn't make it yourself?
No, not this one. It costs £20 per bottle.
Thank you, Sammy Cat. $20 a bottle. How much could you make that for?
About $5.
$5, yeah. So you save.
For a liter.
Yeah. For a liter. So that's probably not even half a liter.
It's 150 mil.
Wow. Yeah,
so
like
it's 15% of a liter.
15%, yeah, crazy. So to purchase a liter, you'd be talking, Jesus, yeah.
I think
$100.
It'd reduce. You'd probably get a liter for about 80 quid.
Damn.
Because buying it in bulk and whatnot.
Volume discount, as they say.
Yeah.
Cool. See if my brother comes on tonight. He always tends to have some issues, but I always like to see him.
Is good stuff.
Yeah, cool. Contra, it reminds me of the old Nintendo game. I loved that game. The guy was just running from left to right. That was the whole game. He wouldn't stop running. I was
going to buy that new flight simulator that Microsoft just brought out, but then I looked at the minimum specs.
Oh yeah, you need
the minimum specs are like twice as good as what I've got, and apparently that's to run at 30 frames a second on all low.
Damn! Wow.
And apparently, if you buy the most expensive gear available today, you can only go 60 frames a second at ultra.
Crazy. But how would it? Is it like a real fighter jet?
No, it's a actual sim. It's a perfect simulator of the entire globe, 1-to-1 scale.
Oh wow!
And you can fly anywhere you want to any airport you want, and it's got live weather as well.
Cool. So you could choose the type of plane you wanted to be flying.
You can choose the type of plane you want to fly. Yeah, also, the weather is live to the real world place that you fly in.
Nice.
And all the planes that are flying in the real world that are chartered are in the sky too.
That is cool.
So you can fly next to an actual plane in real world, but virtually.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever flown? Like, have you ever flown a plane? Like
I've never even been in a plane.
You've never been in a plane?
No.
Holy shit!
I've flown simulators and I know how to fly.
Yep.
I've never been in a plane.
Uh-huh.
Not even as a passenger.
Yeah. Well, someday, right? If you want.
Someday.
I mean,
It's a goal.
yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, flying commercially, I think it kind of sucks, but it still blows my
If I'm
mind.
going to fly, once I've lost weight, because there's a weight limit for these Cessnas, once I get down to about 17 stone, I'm going to take a experience trip,
Yeah,
like to be a co-pilot with somebody in a Cessna
cool.
or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be good, man. Hell yeah. Right on. Yeah, flying commercially, it blows my mind. I can leave Boston and show up in fucking Florida 3.5 hours later.
Yeah.
It is still literally feels like a time warp sometimes.
Yeah.
I've probably only flown 5 times, maybe 6 times in my life. So it's really a trip, man. But I've seen enough of the shows, of the disasters and all that stuff. And when you're sitting in that sardine can side by side with all those people,
a plane is safer than driving on the road.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. But when there's a fender bender on the road, that usually would be a drastic thing in a plane. It's.
We just got to look at the flight that happened. What's his face with Sullivan?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Landed it in the river.
Sully, yeah, taking it down in the. I guess it was the Hudson, was it?
Hudson River, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That was amazing.
I mean, not every plane crash is a death trap.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you're gonna land inside of a mountain. If you've got a good pilot, a pilot can land any situation.
Sure.
Even a helicopter can be glided down. I can't remember what it's called, but like as you're falling, the rotors spin up fast enough. Like you have the angle changed. You don't have to have the engine on; it just spins up.
Sure.
And then you change the angle again, and then it like hovers before it touches the ground. It comes down quite hard, but you can land safely.
Right.
Even in a helicopter that's died.
Yeah, there was a flight a few years, probably 15, 20 years ago, where they ran into a massive fuel problem, like 500 miles away from the island that they had to land on. It was commercial. And they did all these massive calculations that they could basically descend and glide the whole way, but it had to be perfect because with no fuel, if they missed it, they were fucked. But there
were no circling.
Right, exactly. But
and from flying cheap simulators I've done, I never ever get to an airstrip and not have to circle.
Right, I hear you.
I always fucking miss the strip.
I'm gonna quickly bring on Cypher. Hi, Cypher. How you doing, buddy?
It's great. Going.
Hey, buddy.
Good, man.
Hey, man.
Good to see you.
Lazy
You said something earlier about something you may be on or ingested or anything.
Just the usual that I've been on for the last 2 years.
Just to help alleviate the pain, that sort of thing.
Actually, I just had my the neurologist. I had that appointment and talked about how things are getting better. There was a change made in the muscle relaxer portion. Instead of taking Flexeril, the generic for Flexeril, I'm taking something called tizanidine. And it's when I used to have my office and work, I couldn't take tizanidine because it would make me sleepy. But since I'm, retired and not obligated to do much of anything, I can afford to get sleepy. And the dosage was up. So now I'm actually getting some real relief. Some of the spasticity, that is throughout my joint structures, especially my spine and hip area, is beginning to loosen up. And I'm starting to be much more comfortable in my own skin.
Good.
That's a good thing.
Good, man.
So thanks for asking. Sure.
It's a necessary thing. You don't want to take them, but sometimes you don't have any other options. So it's like, you got to do it, man. You got to live.
On the toxicity scale, what I'm taking is much less toxic than self-medicating on things that I could self-medicate on. So
sure, there you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let the medical folk manage me.
Right. Yeah.
Something I wouldn't do up until I was about 50. When I was 50, I started going, okay, this sucks.
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day. It said when you turn 50 or thereabouts, your body usually turns on the check engine light. And I was like, yep, I'm 44 and that shit is coming. I know it,
Yeah.
But it just...
I'm only 33 and my body's telling me, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to kill yourself. Stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got Storm. Storm is saying hi. And
I make a conscious decision every morning. I'm going to do a good diet today. And what do?
Good.
Half an hour later, I order a full English breakfast. That's bacon, sausage, egg and beans with black pudding, toast, hash browns. Every morning I do it. And every morning I think to myself, I'm going to have a nice, healthy day. And then earlier on this afternoon, I bought fish and chips with mushy peas.
I had a good cheese and mushroom omelet this morning, a 4-egg
Now
omelet.
that's healthy.
But that's all
That's
I've had
lovely
all
now.
day, except for iced coffee and
some might say it's high in cholesterol with the eggs, but the cholesterol in eggs is actually healthy for you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they've been saying that. I remember a Simpsons episode where there was an egg hiding behind the door, and he said, they were saying the same shit. Cholesterol isn't that bad for you from eggs. I don't know. It's like you can't believe pretty much.
The difference is I can't remember which one it is, but there's long chain and short chain cholesterol. One's better for you than the other. Just like short chain sugar and long chain sugar, one's highly processed and it's really bad for you.
Sucrose and fructose, I think it is. Something like that.
I didn't know that fructose was really bad for you. I thought fructose was good because it came from fruit, but apparently fructose is worse than glucose.
The fruit juice, I hear, is way too much sugar, but fruits that haven't been juiced are
the difference
good for
is fruit is filled with fiber as well. So you're getting the fiber with the sugar, and the fiber holds.
I swear by Metamucil, by the way. That's good fiber. That's psilocybin seed. Not psilocybin seed. That's
psilocybin.
Psyllium. I know. Great, boy. I'm an expert. You can tell in dietary matters. That psilocybin seed is just what you need.
Psilocybin is hallucinogenic.
Right. Yeah. Right. And no, psyllium, I think it is what.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. If I give my kid juice, it's always 50% water. I'm not trying to be cheap, but when you taste, and we only give her 100% juice, never any additives. But even still, it's like sweet as an MF. You can't do it straight.
It is. Jazz them up as much as
my daughter's absolutely hooked on apple juice. She loves it.
Coke and apple juice?
Just apple juice.
Oh, okay.
I said she's hooked on apple juice.
Oh, hooked. Okay, yeah. I say that's a lot of sugar. Yeah.
A liter every 3 days.
Do you get? Can you get the dark cider over there that you can't see through? Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Cloudy.
Right?
Cloudy.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's all I ever buy. Cloudy.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, it's sweet, but
it's got some fiber in it at least.
Mm-hmm. It's got something in it floating around in there.
The best way to pour a Guinness is put your pint tin upside down in the glass and then release it slowly.
Yeah, that's how the bartenders used to do it. But if they didn't have a Guinness tap, pretty lame.
Yeah. My fat belly, my body's that fucked that I limp up with both legs. I've got Dildo Baggins is working on a walking staff for me. I've already put a down payment on it.
Sweet.
He did a lot of artwork. Would show it off while he still had his account up on LiveLeak.
Nice.
I've bought a couple of things from him and working on that walking staff. I need to get out and walk, and I'm doing a little bit of floor stretching work. Just a little bit of isometric and floor work. I'm better than I was a month or two ago, but still a lot to do.
Yeah, walking is the easiest of all of the exercises. And
it's
Speaking of what Rick Kerr says about vaccines, think it was Rick. Yeah, Rick. I've applied to sell my, well, not sell, but to give my body to science for vaccine trials.
Nice. Now, you mean how? So you're going to be a guinea pig, or either
Pretty much,
you might get the placebo, or you might get the vaccine.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You never know, right? Yeah, they just came up with a law in this state now. In order to go to school, any child or adult going to college under the age of 22, I believe, has to get the flu vaccine this year.
Well, what's that going to do for COVID?
What they're saying is it will help alleviate the stresses on the hospital because they're going to already have their hands full.
So what we're thinking is have less people in the hospital with flu and just have it all COVID.
Or it'll minimalize the flu as much as possible. I don't mind. We're not anti-vaxxers by any means.
I'm not being funny, but how many kids of under 20 go into hospital because of flu, rather than falling off a bike or a skateboard?
On a really bad year, it's probably in the thousands in each state.
What, kids or adults?
I would say
I would have thought it was like people over 65 or people with asthma or something that go in more than anything.
Right. You would think, yeah. I mean, we don't really get it, and I hate to be told that I have to get something. Like,
I get a flu jab every year because I'm asthmatic. So
I haven't gotten one for probably 10 years, and I haven't had the flu. So it makes me wonder if I need one. But I don't know, man. You don't fucking know.
You don't have any underlying conditions, though, do you? So you might be all right.
Not really, no.
You've probably got a really good immune system.
All of the social distancing and not mask wearing and such. I mean, all the cautionary stuff that we're doing for the COVID should really benefit the entire population relative to the flu season,
right,
as it comes on. So that's good.
But then conversely, George, I've heard some opinions that being shut down from everything and isolated is our immune systems might be getting sort of dull in a way,
right.
Not as active, and that an exposure to something new.
You're not.
I've heard that.
You're not unexposing yourself from bacteria and day-to-day germs. You're just not passing germs on to each other.
Right. You're not around other people, and
you still got a toilet, and you still wipe your ass.
Oh yeah. But those are only I guess I would call those like localized germs. You would probably,
Yeah, but they still bolster your immune system.
Sure, I see that.
That's the old joke. You ask them which hand do you use when you wipe, and then they say which one. And you say, well, I use toilet paper.
Actually, I don't use either. I use a shower head because I can't reach.
The old squish it out in the drain, huh?
Pretty much.
No.
I do, honestly, because I can't reach.
No. Well, I mean, next topic.
Hey, we all do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I
Keeps
mean, I was gonna bring up like
keeps us humble.
Yeah, you're right, George. Like right over that one. Let's just onward.
I'm sure if Aphid can talk about pissing in his backyard, we can talk about toilet stuff.
Right.
I had avoided Ozark, the series, for about, it's been on for 3-4 years, and the storyline as it was put out, as a advertisement, just never attracted me. And my hand surgeon, of all people, he's a real young guy, between 30 35. He was making small talk with me as he was putting the second steroid shot in my hand. And he said, do you surf around on Netflix? I said, yeah. And he said, well, my wife and I are watching Ozark, and goddamn, it was good. I watched all 3 seasons, and hopefully a 4th season's coming out. I don't know. And now I'm watching Dexter. I didn't like Dexter at first either, but that's I'm warming up to that. So And then I did something else completely different. There was a real good buy that Interlude on Facebook said, posted a link and said seems legit, and it was the entire Microsoft, networking, a real, lengthy networking course that had about 13 different topics. And instead of having a price tag of over 3,000, it was on sale for under 100. And it looks like I went ahead and bought it, and I, I have access to all of the coursework, but it looks like it's Computer Technology Institute of America, but I'm not registered with CompTIA. I just have access to the courses. So, and all the videos for all the courses. And it looks like, it's a opportunity for a learning experience, but without the certifications, unless I want to pay a shitload of money for all of the certification process.
Right.
So I've always been interested in that. I took 2 years of computer internet technology, and I took all of the coursework, and the damn, the faculty advisor that I had never told me that I had to do practical work. And the way that my life was rolling at the time I was rolling from one, blue collar career into the white collar, and it just sort of went by, and I had all this IT knowledge. But I had other problems, and I just sort of eased into insurance instead. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
Next topic.
Get back on it, bro. Knowledge is
Yeah. It's my mind definitely is spinning at double and triple speed pretty regularly. So that's a good thing. Don't get stale. Life is great.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's better to be. What's the expression? It's better to be seen than viewed. You know what I mean? Like just happy to be alive. Because there's a lot. The alternative is far worse.
Yeah, when I'm out and about in town, I'm just another person enjoying the day.
Yeah, I hear you. Exactly. You're not out there,
Yeah.
They must be doing the fucking Trump boat thing down there, right? You're right by the river. You must be seeing the Trump boats.
I've only seen them a little bit. There was a huge parade up about 4 or 5 miles up above the first city up above, the city I'm in had, a parade that went from Port Orange into Daytona Shores.
That was the big one, right? The world record.
No, that one was somewhere else in the state. It wasn't in our district.
Might have been.
That was a big one. Yeah, that was a big one, wasn't it? Pretty cool too, man. Those are great.
Yeah, Trump recently mentioned, he said we just broke the record for a boat parade, and then he mentioned the first guy, that crazy fucker who lived in a nice gated community on the intercoastal somewhere. No political association or flags or anything like that. Specifically flags or banners. So he went and he wrapped his whole boat with the total rock and roll Trump logo, stars, fireworks, fucking giving people the finger. And like that guy inspired everyone. I mean, I got to appreciate it. I mean, his followers, they're loyal. People love the man.
Yeah.
And
got the
hey,
big kahuna thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, I detest people who hate other people for differing beliefs, because if everybody just hates each other, then we're never gonna fucking survive. Like we're Americans. You might think differently than me, Cypher, but that doesn't matter. Obviously,
it does.
The greater picture. I'm a patriot. I love my freedom and my rights, and I want less government intrusion. I'm a hybrid of many things, I can't say that I align with any particular party by any means.
Right. I'm independent. I'm not registered with a party. So
right.
I was, there was a point where I was registered Democrat, and then I think it was about 3-4 years into Reagan's terms, and that's also when I enlisted, in the military. When I was 31, when wish I had done at 21 what I did at 31. I would have had a military career instead of just being in the reserves the whole time that I was in. But then I became a Republican, and when they got after Clinton, when the Republicans got after Clinton about the stuff that went on with Monica Lewinsky, it just seemed so over the top and the pursuit of him was so vicious. I said, well, fuck this, neither side is making sense to me. So that's actually when I became independent, somewhere in the middle of the 1990s, and I've never.
Hey, sorry, let's even out the squares here. There he is.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
What's happening, guys?
Radio show today, buddy.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, Howard Stern Jr., huh? That shit was amazing.
I'm going big time.
That was great, man. Good job.
Me and George. Not Cypherless George, different George.
Different.
Right.
That's right.
Hey, Sid, what was
I
it you
watched
called
it.
us? Was it losers?
Oh yeah. I'm one of the. I mean, I'm a loser too. So
A loser like us, eh?
that's right.
I mean,
You're in good company.
Happy Dog won't talk to you either. Then he only talks to winners.
Oh, fuck Happy Dog. Oh, I can cuss. My son's not here, so I can say fucking.
Oh
shit.
man! All right.
Fuck.
Who's on the sidebar?
Smoke
We can tell them
weed.
to get fucked. Let's see who's over there. Nobody in particular.
How old's your kid?
11.
Single digits or double digits? You don't have
11. Oh, that's all right.
Hey, right, same as my daughter. Cool.
There's been accounts on Life Leak in his name anyway, so there's no secret.
That's funny. Yeah, you do have to watch what you say because, if you swear at a broom that fell on your foot and you say "motherfucker," they're gonna repeat it.
Oh, my son will catch me. Yeah, he's
Right.
big into the swearing. Like he's
Right.
not cool with it.
Yeah. Oh, when he's with his buddies, eventually he'll.
Yeah, well, eventually, yeah. But he like rats the kids out at school and stuff. He's like comes home and it's like, hey man, this kid at school was swearing. He calls it swearing. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
That is fun. Cool.
My age 7 or 8 story, when I don't know what I said. It was some mild curse word, and then my folks, parents said, or mom, somebody said, don't curse. And specifically curse. And so I took that, and when I got away from him and I got mad at something, and I'm muttering to myself, curse. It was the forbidden thing to do. You had to curse.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Silly shit,
Oh yeah.
Little kids are though.
Yeah, cursing around my mom. You were done.
Yeah, I only heard my mom cuss a couple times. My dad, though, later on in life, he didn't cuss either, but later on in life, like when he would get around just me when I was adult, he would like force cussing. And I thought I'm like, dude, I know you don't cuss in front of your friends.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not like I'm going to think you're cooler or something if you say shit around me.
Yeah.
It just seemed awkward. Just seemed real awkward.
It can be. Well, my dad's still around. He was golfing with some guys a couple of years ago, and I thought I was like on the swearing level with my dad. And he's like, I kind of stopped golfing with them because of their language. And I was like, oh, okay. I got a little there, Dad. Sorry, man. Jesus.
That's when you say, that cussing is fucking bullshit, Dad.
Right. Yeah. So he doesn't love it. I think it's like icicles or, nails on a chalkboard. He's old school. He doesn't like them. So, hey, it's just fine by me. No swearing to pops,
George Michael in the house.
I swear fully in front of my daughter, but I tell her that she can't do it until she's an adult and she understands.
Sure. She can watch you drink. She got to wait for that.
She can watch me drink. She can watch me swear. She can watch the TV when things swear. She can do it. The only thing I don't let her watch is sex scenes in movies and whatnot. But
right.
See, I'd rather my kid watch sex scenes than
murder.
Violence.
It's acceptable.
So what, like Scarface would be fine? Most of that.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So the natural titties, that's out of the question.
No, natural titties are
when
fine.
they're doing blow and shooting each other and chopping them up with the chainsaw, it's
that's fine. As long as
totally fine.
As long as there's no penetration, it's all good.
Oh, the titties are fine.
Yeah, titties are fine.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the day, she's got to know what she's going to end up getting.
That's true.
Getting into.
Right.
The only thing I'm worried about is when she starts, a time of the month. I don't know how to explain that one away.
Yeah, we've just started getting in. They call it the new you at with his school. So we keep talking about the new you, and he gets all bent out of shape if we bring it up or something. We're like, tonight we're gonna have to have a discussion about the new you.
Me and my daughter have got this open conversation kind of thing, so she can tell me anything she wants, and I think that's the best way of parenting.
Oh yeah, I think well, it's your only daughter, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so I got an only son, so I think it's a little bit different. I think when you got just one kid,
yeah,
the relationship's a little bit different.
Plus, I'm the only parent as well, so she's got no one else to.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You got to That's heavy, brother. You got your only parent. Right on. Good man.
Good for you, Biscuit.
Yeah, totally. Because it takes two. Usually, I don't know how you do it, bro. It's awesome.
At the minute, piece of piss because she's like, she's just a little helper.
Cool.
When she gets older and starts having her own opinion, we might have a bit of trouble.
Right. You know that's going to happen.
I know. I'm scared. They're already starting to have a bit of an opinion, and it's not good.
I should probably profile it up a little bit with my comb, since it seems to be a. There we go.
There you go. Have you started pre-production for the next show, Aphid?
Yeah, it was that was 2 hours long that I filmed with that guy, so I got the other half hour all done.
Nice,
sweet,
cool.
Two shows out of one.
What's that?
You got 2 shows out of one.
2 shows out of one. Yeah, that's the way. Well, because it was actually that was the 4th time I had filmed the show. The first 2 times I did it with nobody, and the first time was just horrible. It was so robotic. So I redid it with the same material, tried to be a little bit more loose, and I still didn't like it. And then I was like, "There's no," because so much went into it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to put that much time into doing this once a week. Because it was like I don't know, 5 hours worth of work to get 1 hour worth of a show. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it.
There's nothing harder than trying to do a show on your own.
Right. Well, yeah. And you sound like I didn't like the way I sounded.
No.
So I was like,
more natural if you've got someone to bounce off.
Right. Hayden, actually, he did a show. Now it's been, I don't know, 2-3 months ago, but it was just on a whim, like a Sunday night or something by himself. And he just went on for like a half an hour maybe, and I was like, oh man, that's what I need to do, because that would be so much more easier, have some topics to talk about. And then that guy is a live leaker, and he wants to go by George because he's like in the he's in the what would you call it, like not a social worker, but helping people out with abuses and stuff, and he's just got through college, and and some of his, not that his views are bad, but some of the people he hangs around with, like in Skype calls and stuff like that, he would get, if that came out, they're so like liberal, and like they would hammer him for that, and it would be a stain on his reputation. Right. So he wants to go by George.
Playing it safe, smart. I thought the angle was odd on the YouTube part of it. I think it was kind of from the back quarter.
Oh yeah, I just set up two cameras, and I was just so I could bounce back and forth.
I see. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I liked the audio. It wasn't really about the video anyways. So the audio was great. Nice and clear.
I thought it was going for the silhouette on the second.
I couldn't tell.
I just wanted to have 2 angles.
The only problem
thought it would seem like more if I just
his mustache was so pokey outy. It was a bit distracting.
Pokey outy.
Maybe one directly behind you. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, 2, and these screens behind me, sometimes they have different stuff showing up there that that I noticed while filming that I didn't want showing. Like now, like I got some of them on your show and just a clock on them, and the little ones got stuff playing, but you can't even see those. But with that video, you could at the angle I was at. So I bounced back and forth to kind of hide out some of those images too.
Cool. Hey, look at this. Natalie says, comb to stash. She's going to have to join. Oh, boy. Awesome. See, the comb did it. You were right.
Get it right.
That thing is like, I can't make a good analogy without insulting somebody. So.
Here's a question. Since trigger warning allowed 10 people to come on at once, have we ever filled that 10? I don't think we've even gone past 6, have we?
No, 7 once. We had
7 once for a second.
And then Sophie added on as the 7th, and Graham was on right next to her, but it was like, just go on your own computer, Sophie, and boom, we had 7. It was crazy. It was an odd layout. I think it was 3 and 4, I guess, probably.
If you count pets, we have 5 right now. See?
Oh yeah.
5.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Everybody get their pet on, and we can claim more.
That little guy knows when you're on, dude. He seems to always come on. He senses something's going on there.
Yeah, he wants attention. He's gotten a new method of putting his paws on me and standing up. Not all the way on me, but on furniture. He reaches for me now to get attention. It's different than what he was doing.
If we were in the same room.
Go on, Nathan.
I was going to tell Cypher this, if we were in the same room, I probably couldn't keep my paws off you either. Hold on.
Speaking of pets, I couldn't tell you how much I wanted to kill my dog this morning.
Oh yeah, what did he do? Chew up some ears?
I got some shopping in yesterday, and last night I just couldn't be bothered to put some the bread and the wrap, like the wrap. Not an actual full made wrap, but the plain tortilla wraps. I'd left them on the sofa, and I'd left some rubbish in the living room, all tied up, bagged in bags, ready to put in the bin in the morning. And I woke up this morning, and both the bags were ripped open. He'd ransacked the rubbish bags, and he'd also nicked all my tortillas. I wanted them for fucking breakfast. I could have killed them.
Little bastard.
Where is he in his cage right now?
And not only that, he didn't tidy up after himself. He threw all fucking rubbish all the floor. I wouldn't mind if it were just tortillas, but he's strewn all fucking rubbish all over the floor.
They're generally not good at tidying up, are they?
No.
Do you have a big dog cage?
I did have, but I lent it out and I never got it back.
See, because if you take a dog who's not used to it, right when he does something like that, cage his ass, that will shock him into friggin' obedience, man. That is one technique
that won't work with my dog, Steve. Do you know why?
Because he's a Staffordshire and he'll rip your face.
No, because he loved his cage. He went in it when he was scared.
Yeah. Damn. Throw me in the briar patch.
I don't know.
My dog wasn't afraid of the cage either. It was little. It was a huge cage, but my dog is 80. Well, now 93.
There was enough room in this cage for his dog bed and about a meter of walking space plus his food and water.
Jesus.
It's like a cave. He thinks
it was like his little den, and he absolutely adored it. And then I lent it out because somebody needed it for a holiday, and they never fetched it back, and I've never spoke to them since.
All right, I won't give any more dog training tips. Note to self: Smokesteve's dog training tips closed.
Normally that would work for most dogs, but
some dogs.
My dog's a bit special in head.
So now that I think about it, a lot of smaller dogs, they like run right into that thing to chill out. So yeah. Have to be an anti-cage dog that it would really work on.
Yes, definitely.
Fucking shelf's gonna fall on my head.
That'd be awesome, man.
It looks angled, but it's vertical. I don't know why.
It's because your camera's either not straight or because of the angle of your camera.
Right. I have to. Yeah, that's just how
I
it's
bet
going.
your camera's angled slightly that way.
It is.
Facing upwards.
There
you
you
go. Now
go.
it's great. Look, see?
Well, it's
And
got
I
a little bit of a fisheye to it too. You can
Hunched
tell.
down.
You know.
Yeah, it's the one on the Lappy. I got to get an upgrade and get one of those little USB bars.
Get a C920. They're so cheap on Amazon now.
USB plug-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need. I
Get
just
a
it's like-
C920 because they're so brilliant.
Is that what you're using?
Yeah, it's what I'm using. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Probably
I don't
look
think
better
I'm
with
zoom-
the
I'm
on there.
zoomed in. Yeah, I'm fully zoomed in, but I can also do this.
Here we go. Hey.
And
Man, will that thing wipe your ass for you too? I wish.
Uh-oh.
We needed this tonight. You got rid of those eyebrows.
HD.
there we go. Fully zoomed in.
Oh man.
American Bulldog, best dog ever. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with. I think they call them American Bullies. I believe. Yeah, I like to just try to read the chat every once in a while. These guys are always loyal,
lively over there.
loyal gents. Storm used to come on, the man in the darkness. It was always funny, just an Irish voice coming out of a random dark hallway.
You could make out his like shadow when he was talking and moving.
Yeah.
Right.
He came on in full lighting a long time ago.
He did, but then he jumped behind the couch to do something that we won't talk about. He's like there for 5 minutes. He was like, all right, I'll be right back behind the couch. See ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit, I'm out of Guinness now. Come on, time to go.
Talking about dogs, I once saved a little Shih Tzu dog that was when I was running route work.
I don't like Shih Tzu. The nose is too flat.
Yeah, they're little rascals.
I
But,
really,
this one-
contrary to that though, I do love the Lazaretto, which is like a Shih Tzu with a
we
slightly
had
big
one.
nose.
We had one.
yeah.
Best
So
dog in the world.
What
Yeah.
Lazaretto or Shih Tzu?
we don't talk about black labs, you know.
Lots
So
of
anyway, yes.
Yeah,
the Shih Tzu,
they're a brilliant dog. My uncle used to breed them.
I was on route work and he was real territorial, and there was a cow fence, and the cow fence has the wire squares that are about 4 inches apart, 4-inch squares. It's like a cattle fence, and it's not like a chain link fence. And he was having a yard dispute with 2 Rottweilers and a Doberman Pinscher. And one of the Rottweilers grabbed him and pulled him through the fence. And, the owner wasn't there. The owner was not in place, and it was out in the country. And I realized that the dog was going to be dead. I mean, he was snarling while in the Rottweiler's mouth. The Rottweiler had taken and thumped him one time, trying to break his neck, trying to break his back by hurling him while holding on to him. That's how they do it. They snap the smaller animals, vertebra. And I started shouting. I was right in the middle of my military service, even though it was reserve
You're on
service.
Bud Light, Steve.
I had a good command voice, and so I was using my command voice as loudly as I could, and saying no to the dogs. And I went over the fence. I actually went over the fence, and I was close to the fence, but I was shouting at them, no, over and over again. And the little Shih Tzu ran all the way up the fence line. It was like at least 100 yards. He ran up the fence line, went to the neighbor's cattle, like it was a cattle type fence, and he went under it. It was a very small little squeeze space where he went under the gate, is what I meant to say, a cattle gate. He went under the gate and then came all the way back around to his yard and to me. He never did like me, the little bastard, never did thank me either. And I mean, once I saw he was safe, as soon as I saw he was outside their yard, I backed up. I didn't ever stop facing them, and I backed up and got over the fence. thanked my lucky stars that I wasn't attacked, because they were not happy dogs. They were in fight mode,
Right.
wanting to kill that Shih Tzu.
Yeah,
a lot of stories like that, but they get boring real quick.
Yeah, with dogs, if you just kind of, that's fucked up. If a dog's going to bite you, it's going to bite you. But most of the time, if you square yourself up to them and just kind of hold the dominant position, a lot of eye contact, whatever. But that's the best you're going to do, because if one's intent on biting, then it's go time.
Right.
Just
and I mean, of course, the pack aspect of
right. They get ballsy.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
We had a Florida man, that basically got killed by, a pack that had been roving in a impoverished neighborhood, one of the poor neighborhoods that had a lot of woods around it, and he had gone into one of the back trails between houses and streets, and they got him. A pack of dogs got him and killed him. He was found later.
I've never met a dog yet that I can't say, "Shut the fuck up, dog. Sit."
That's right. You can control the vast majority of dogs. It takes a real psycho dog to not respond to command voice. But they're out there.
If you stand your ground, a dog will not approach.
It's the primary reason I have a concealed weapons permit, carry concealed weapon. I had two people when I had my insurance, practice going on. I had one, a lady that was selling, a realtor who was selling, country properties, got out in the country and was, on a large acreage of a property, and a pack of pit bulls was working on her, slowly tearing her up, and two men in a truck, saved her life. And then I had a guy in a neighborhood over across the tracks in the poor hood area neighborhood, white dude, but he was grabbed by his brother's pit bull, and it wouldn't let him go. It got him down on the ground and had his leg and wouldn't let him go.
Now you see,
so, I mean, just
that
people I know personally.
Had that? Do you know anything about that pit bull?
No. He's an asshole.
Is he though, or is the owner an asshole?
Oh, no, it's the dog.
No, because the dog can only be an asshole if the owner made it that way.
Oh no, the breeds got it, bred into them.
But
what breed?
Point of clarification.
And anything.
Not all pit bulls are like that.
Hold on. Point of clarification. Pit bull encompasses multiple breeds.
Right. It does.
Yeah, it does.
American Staffordshire.
My dog could be classed as a pit bull because of its size.
Right.
Yeah. Most pitties that I've been around are just the sweetest dogs ever.
Yeah.
I've met some that do a quick charge, but then they're all lovey-dovey. But you always see that quick charge with their tail erect. You're like, those little fuckers.
The worst thing my dog does, if it's dying for a piss, and he's trying to tell me he wants to go out for a pee, he'll stamp all over my bare feet every time, and then when I go to the door to let him out, I'll do it again.
Man. He's working you hard there.
I'm on his way out. He'll literally every time catch my feet with his toenails.
I love the retrievers. I had a what basically was a flat-coated retriever. I got it from the pound, but I mean it basically was they're black retrievers and the flat-coated retriever proper, but beautiful animals. All of the retriever, family of dogs are wonderful.
Did you have the traditional water one with the
it wasn't a spaniel? What?
The stubby leg, shorter,
no,
black lab, or taller?
No, it was a retriever rather than. I guess a lab is a retriever too.
Labrador.
This thing was taller. It was almost like a black Irish setter, except it was smarter. It was a little bit smarter than what I've known Irish setters.
Yeah, Irish setters are on the dumb side, but they're fun. They're fun.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
When I bought Diesel, I was looking for a border collie, but the prices for a border collie was far too much.
Yeah.
You named your pit bull Diesel?
No, I didn't name him Diesel.
It was called Diesel. The dog world. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I didn't think it right when he was 4 years old to change his name.
No,
You ever
yeah,
watch
you're right.
the dog courses? You know, when they show that on TV, where they run the dogs through the courses. That's just incredible.
Sure.
I forget what they call those shows, but
Agility, speed. They have
yeah,
the
yeah,
tubs, the
right,
jumps.
yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
stuff.
they have the
Border
long
collies.
jump. You know, in
If
the
I could
water.
change his name now, I'd call him Cunt.
That's a good dog name. I love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You got to give them something different. Cliche dog names are lame, but I don't like when people give them like male names. Like, let's say a new guy we have here, but I've heard someone name their dog Martin. I'm like, it's a dog. You don't name a fucking dog
a
Martin.
person's name. I know, that's true.
A buddy of mine named his dog. He was a wonderful dog. I loved her, Cashmere, after the Led Zeppelin song, and that was such a cool name. She
I
was a
don't know if
great
you remember
dog.
the joke. There was a joke about a man in the park with his dog, and someone says "fuck off." He goes, "Why you call him fuck off? Him named Rover."
It's an easy laugh.
Good one. Full Metal Jacket, interesting. Not sure what he means by that. Cool.
Good name for a pit bull. Full Metal.
Yeah,
Full Metal.
FMJ. Yeah.
FMJ.
Yeah, I knew a guy who had it almost looked like a cross between a Cane Corso and a Rottweiler. Tough looking dog. He named it Diesel. That he brought it to my house and then came into my house and barked at me. I was like, Jesus, dude, that dog is fucking nuts. But it was like all of them,
Yeah.
sweet after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, most of them, I guess, But it's like when you're that random person, like you're describing, George, when you're in a place where you're not supposed to be and they're kind of in control.
They go to alpha state, if they know they can tear you a new one, if they want to. And, all too often, all it takes is a little bit of a trigger to put them into an alpha display. And that's when they get dangerous, real quick. So I had one date with a woman, and she had a brown, it wasn't a brindle, it was straight brown pit bull. And as I went into the apartment where she lived, and it was looking at me real weird, and she actually told me to keep my hands in my pockets. It's like I didn't go back for the second date with that one. That was it. I had.
She's automatically saying you're not getting anything. Well, the first thing all men do, you got the hands, you get in, you get touching things.
Oh, and it was looking up at me. It was like giving me a real attitude. Just I hadn't done anything. All I did was walk in. I was like, oh shit, this thing's. Yeah. If I make a single move, this sucker's gonna get me.
Yeah. No hands, no cipher.
I had in that video I uploaded fairly recently. There was one picture of me holding a dog with a big chew toy rope and knotted rope, and that was his name was Victor, talking about men's names. Yeah. And it was I dated that woman for about 2 years. I didn't have a picture of her in that video, but she was a good looking brunette, tall brunette, shapely and all.
Quick one, Steve. You haven't put a link up for Neil.
Oh, get that link up. Yeah, get that link up.
Oh yeah, it's not in the description. I forgot to tell you.
Damn it!
All right, I'll remind you.
You did. It took you almost 58 minutes.
I've been clocking and waiting, but I was just going to give you up to hour mark.
Oh shit! All right, here we go. Let's bring our.
I'll remind you in another half hour.
Got you. Good man. Thank you. Here's a good friend of ours. Interlude.
Yeah.
How are you?
All right, Natalie.
How's it going, gents?
Hello. Wonderful. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I just did a quick one.
I followed that link that you put up about Seems Legit, and I actually paid for that. The entire course. 16.
What was it legit?
What
was it legit? Are you taking the piss?
It was the Microsoft series of courses.
Yeah. Was it legit?
Yeah.
Nice. I did see quite a lot of I did see quite a lot of like, especially hefty courses like Prince 2, which is usually like it's like a project management one. It's usually about 600 or 700 quid. That was on offer for like maybe 100 over the whole lockdown thing. That would have been a good time to like cash in on getting your CV ready for no jobs.
It'll be enjoyable. I need to get a little more rather than just percolating on entertainment. I need to get percolating on some learning curves.
Yeah, but there's loads of free courses, you know. But yeah, the discount online courses are always good. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, there's one called, I think it's called Great Courses that covers absolutely everything, that does really good downloadable video stuff. Like, I've seen some of them, bird watching, that sort of thing. They do every fucking thing.
What's the name of the website?
I think it's Great Courses, I want to say.
I mean,
there's I'll put it in the chat. There's Udemy, they're pretty good, and that voucher, like that online voucher thing, but they do it for courses as well. Yeah, it's in our chat.
that guy's pretty rude, Nat. I mean, it's clear that you have a shoestring on.
Yeah, I know. It's warm here, you know. But mainly because I literally just run to the shop just to get some beers before they close at midnight. I left here at 1:45. It takes me 30 seconds to get there. They were shut.
Oh no.
Oh, they were shut, so you got no booze?
I have whiskey, but it's like really, it's not Jack. It's not what I'm used to. So it's kind of
Harsh.
It's not the same.
Well,
It's really
just
nice, actually.
do a few shots real quick, and then you won't bother you.
Speed.
It's more of a sipping whiskey, you know.
Right. Yeah, you feel bad mixing anything with it.
I'm about to dip a fine.
Young person's whiskey.
I got a sipping beer here.
Sipping beer. I never had it actually. This one is for sure, but I've never had Welsh whiskey. Really nice. Yeah, it's very peaty.
I actually picked up a margarita mixer just a few minutes ago.
Margarita mixer?
Mixed, the mixed that you put, your own tequila with or whatever.
That one, Steve. Mixer.
Yeah, because it's my anniversary, so we're gonna
Happy
do it up.
anniversary.
Thank you. We're gonna do it up tonight.
Oh, nice.
Do it up.
Got the house to ourselves.
Do it up royal.
Do you have a Mexican meal in mind?
Yeah. There's a restaurant that we haven't been to, obviously since all this has happened.
The union of the king and the queen.
So 23 years.
Wow. Awesome, man. Congratulations.
Old.
You're
Thanks.
about my age, so you guys got married young. That's cool.
Well, 20. I think I was
Young
20.
at heart, though. Young at heart.
Yeah, maybe I was. I don't know, 25, something. 20. I don't know. I'd have to do the math.
Yeah, by like 40 years ago
I was
standards.
told there would be no math. Stop that.
Yeah, 24. I think I was 24.
Yeah, congrats, brother.
We knew each other since high school, and then we dated like 3 years before we got married.
Cool.
All our friends were getting married though, so the pressure was on.
Right. That wave when you're going to weddings all the fucking time.
Yeah, you think you're having such a good time, and then the ride home, it's like, yeah, well, where's my ring?
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately? Been 3 years, prick.
Eventually, you gotta do it. Yep.
No, getting married was all my decision.
Good man. That's right.
In case she's listening.
So, Biscuit, you've got a new mic, right?
Yeah, I got a newer,
Good setup.
Nice.
But mine's got a Phantom Power Box. It was £43.
Can you crank up the input on that at all?
I can crank it up, but I'd have to go into what's called 1 minute.
Just your Windows settings, man. That'll sort it out.
Windows settings doesn't have a volume for this mic. I've got to go into a thing and crank it up. Yeah. And if I crank it up a little bit more, I get this like.
Right.
Yeah. And you don't have headphones, so I'm assuming it might pick up the sound that we're producing, right?
turn the sound down to like 30% so you don't pick up what's on telly. I did have some wireless.
Oh, he's watching
headphones.
telly at the same time. Nice.
Yeah. I've got some wireless. I've got some wireless headphones somewhere, but I can't find them. So I've just decided to turn the telly down because it's obviously a directional mic. So.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, new mics are really fun to
streaming
play.
telly or cable telly?
Well, I don't have actual telly. It's a TV set with that I use for the internet. It's actually plugged into my PC.
Right, you're not watching Are You Being Served?
No, I've got two sets. One's got you guys on, and one's got the chat.
Oh, wait, I get you.
Ah, that's smart.
Well, actually, tell a lie. The other one's got where's San Miguel from? Because I've got no idea. I've been trying to find out where it's from. Anyone have any idea?
No idea.
Oh dear.
I need
Sorry,
another monitor.
That's the only British show that came to mind. Sorry, y'all.
What, Are You Being Served?
Yeah, that's all I got. What was the two drunk ladies? There's of course Monty Python, but
And what about Doctor Who?
Doctor Who, who were the two drunk ladies who always had martinis and they were like just falling all over the place?
Oh, that was Ab Fab, right? Absolutely fabulous.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
I mainly know because my friend is, the short one and I'm the taller one, basically.
Right.
Even though she's blonde, sometimes.
That's what women did here with Sex and the City. They all had to be one of the women, Carrie or whatever the fuck. And they tell you, and I'd be like, "No, you're not. You're the other bitch. You ain't even fucking close to that one." Sorry, hon. You won.
Blondes are better. Storm the Pitbull says.
I think most of these people commenting will just get what they can. To be fair.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
So anyway, that pit bull. Every time I made out, when we went to the bedroom, we'd have to shut the pit bull out of the room because every time we tried to make out and kiss and cuddle where the pit bull was, it would go in a friendly way, but in an urgent way and get between us, like it had to protect her. And I was like, if I make a little bit of if I was really trying to play rough, just play, you know how that can be. You have fun, tickling or something. And if she screamed or did something, all I need is a friggin', beast with an IQ of about 25 going berserk on me and starting to chew on, body parts.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah, sometimes they think that one of you is attacking the other, right?
Right. They
had a couple of friends did that.
Get it. They don't get what's going on. They start getting overexcited and there they go. But anyway, it was always a wonderful dog. It was great.
Yeah, Max Headroom was American.
Yes. Brandon. Yeah, my brother's got one of those French bulldogs. The thing is the sweetest little thing you ever seen. Never barks.
They're not this big, aren't they?
Oh, they get up to 25 pounds. They're not shrimps.
5 centimeters.
Yeah, no, I mean, 25 would be a gigantic French bulldog, like world record. So let's say 20 would be big. But he's cute, man. He's friendly. And we put him in the pool the other day, and he's pathetic at swimming, but he's still adorable.
Well, they got those little legs.
Yeah.
He does all right. Hey.
A sausage dog would be like in a pool.
Submarine, bro. Submarine. Right down. Yeah.
I'll be back in a few.
He would stand on the bottom looking up at you like, I'm dying. Help, please, because I can't swim. No problem. George hit the road. So,
Does it sound better with or without? With or without?
There's not much difference.
Say words that begin with P, like purple. Bastard.
Purple.
Mm-hmm.
Panda.
Yeah.
With.
With if you're close up. Without if you're far away. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm like 10 centimeters, 3 centimeters away.
10 or 3, God damn it.
Yeah, well, most men don't know the difference, right?
I don't know. I hover between like 6 and 12. I'm just kind of swaying in all
I'm about
directions
this far away.
with the wind.
It's the girth that matters.
There you go. Yeah, I noticed that when I do lean back, it gets washed out. Hey, and yeah, when I get closer to the microphone, it sounds clear. So
Yeah, it might sound a bit clippy. It's strange because we can't actually, even within StreamYards, like monitor our own clipping. Like where it gets a bit too loud. If I get a bit too close or anything, I can't see, or like I don't have a visual representation of that.
I do at the beginning. I can verify my audio.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
gives the thingy, the little bar, which basically tells you nothing, but it tells me I'm on. And then when I go on and Happy Dog tells me no audio, I know he's fucking.
Yeah, we all do that, man. It's just to fuck you up.
I know.
We all do that.
But I mean, because I set it up today, I was like,
Sorry, Happy Dog.
it's all good. He knows. He's fucking guy can take it.
He's a cock.
He's the man.
It's a cuck.
Man.
Cuck.
Oh, a cuckold.
Yeah. So has anyone read Hayden's book, even the Kindle version? I ordered it yesterday or this morning.
Yeah.
One of them.
Ripped twice already.
Really? Is it any good?
It was no, I haven't read it. I'm sorry, honey. I don't fucking read that.
I was hoping you were going to say whether it was good or not. So
I was going to say, no one's written a review yet on Amazon, and I don't want to be the first one. I don't want to set a precedent and expect, like, to set that kind of expectation for other people being like, oh, she's giving it 4 out of 5.
Book, I'm not going to read it. I'm sorry.
I would love him to fucking read it.
Is there a Cliff Notes version of it yet?
Yeah, I mean,
just been watching Trigger Warning this long, right?
I mean, he could record an hour of it and release it as a podcast for free.
Exactly.
No, but all the money's going to his alt feed thing, and
but it's free on Amazon.
No, yeah, but there's got to be some way to make money off podcasts. Why do people do them otherwise? I don't pay for them, and I'm fucking listening all the time.
Well, advertising, if they're on YouTube, if they're monetized, like at the beginning, you see those 2 ads, and usually if they're long, they have ads that come up every like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah. I'm talking.
But we know they get demonetized all the time.
I've actually paid for YouTube Premium because I'm sick of those fucking adverts.
I'm talking
I get free movies. How cool's that?
Free movies, nice.
I watched Containment. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Containment before.
It's like a virus type video, isn't it?
Yeah, of course
Another
it is.
One. Does that mean Biscuit Vapes? Does that mean you can also have YouTube on your phone, and when you minimize the video, it still plays? Right.
That's right.
Oh, you can. Oh, I hate that so much. Even if I click on a notification.
The only problem is it's $11.99 a month. Oh, that's horrible.
It's much, isn't it?
$12. Yeah.
Netflix is only $5.99 a month. Fuck YouTube. Assholes.
Really?
I only wanted rid of adverts, and that cost me £12 a month. That's wrong.
Yeah, no, get out of the system, man. Just deal with it. Give that £12 to Hayden. To Altfeed. Altfeed.
I don't like YouTube adverts, and I watch YouTube far too long.
Yeah, same here, to be fair, but you spend that time rolling a cigarette, getting your dinner or whatever.
I don't roll cigarettes, I vape.
Oh, okay, fine. Loading up your machine, your contraption.
Loading up my PC takes about 12 minutes, so yeah. That's why I leave it on. I never turn it off. If I turn it off, it's for resetting after an update.
Yeah, and they always work out well, I'm sure.
I need to update my PC. It's crap because when I turn it on, the fans on CPU, not CPU, on the graphics card go full blast for about 5 minutes before it'll turn on. I think my power supply is a bit underpowered because it's only 250 volts, not 250 volts. Yeah, 250 watts.
It cannot be 50 watts. If it's only 50, it's not going to be powering shit. 250. Yeah, possibly.
It's a small form factor HP.
I hate small form factors.
Yeah,
but to be honest, I mean, you can upgrade 1 or 2 things and it'd be running like anything.
I was looking at getting a bigger case with a 500 watt EVGA power supply.
You don't even
But
have to go for a super brand.
Well, I know that, but if I get a good brand, but the thing is, I need to get an adapter because the stupid motherboard on my PC. But I think if I just save up and get a case 1 month, then a power supply, then a motherboard, then a processor, and
Yep.
just do that.
Welcome to my world, man.
I'm thinking a good AMD.
Upgrading the motherboard without the CPU is it can be tricky. You might as well do both at the same time.
That's why I'm going to get a Ryzen 7 or something.
Yeah. But again, you don't have to go that crazy.
Yeah, and then I want a Titan graphics card.
A Titan what? 1080?
No, the best one.
Well, they're just about to release the 300 series.
I want to download the Flight Simulator 2020 from Microsoft. I need the best of everything for that.
Then you're going to need at least $2,500 on a new computer. Yeah. I've seen the spec on that. It's insane. But what Microsoft do with Flight Simulator when it first comes out, pretty much everything that's on the market commercially right now cannot reach Ultra. They actually, what's the word? They project for like future releases, basically. I can't think of the right words.
They've made it future-proof for like 15 years.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, exactly. Well, I would say 15 years, maybe 5 at tops.
Well, the last one was 15 years, so.
Well, yeah, it lasted 15 years. My other half, we've practically got a server behind us, and it just about computes it. The graphics are shit, but it's got a shit graphics card, but it just about manages, and it's basically a server. A top spec server. But yeah, if you want some advice, man, we can have a talk offline. Talk about your spec. I mean, there's always cheap ways of doing it. Sorry, what?
I've got your email address from someone else because I was supposed to send you a photograph of this whatever.
Oh yeah. But also, don't forget, November. Black Friday, like on the retail side, might not actually happen, but it's definitely going to happen online, like this whole Cyber Monday thing. Yeah. So even if you save for like 2 months, 3 months, I guess.
What website would you use for buying computer parts?
Pretty much anything. Obviously, we're in the UK. Overclockers. UK is very good for deals.
We're looking at Newegg, but that's based in Canada, I think, isn't it?
No, but there is a UK based Newegg. I would just start playing them off. Like, give it a couple of weeks beforehand. Get your links up, get your bookmarks, and just start checking. That's what I did last year.
Prices go down.
Yeah, precisely. There's another website, I'll remind you. Ow, my ear's pinging. That's because I'm talking too much. PC Part Picker. Cool. Really good for like if you want this kind of if you want a rig that's going to play this game, it will give you like the minimum, whatever. Or let's say you've got this kind of graphics card, then you'll be able to see what kind of motherboard it works with. And
Ti at minute.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. I mean, the most expensive parts are always the CPU and the GPU, the graphics card. So one is sorted. 1050 is
the. I think I paid a bit much for it.
140. Second hand?
No, brand new.
When?
About a month ago.
It's fine. Absolutely fine.
Oh, we're coming through on Twitch, right?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, man. We need to have this convo.
Yeah, people are like, are you guys sponsored by Microsoft? I mean, fuck no, we don't make shit off this. This is just...
Wait, I'm just an enthusiast.
I was mainly slagging off Microsoft because their Windows updates fucks everyone's shit up. That's why I've stayed on 7.
I recently put all my consoles in the cupboard for my PC.
Yeah, my PC is a piece of fucking garbage. Garbage.
Your PC can be upgraded.
Oh, dude, it's junk. Fuck that thing. I think it got infiltrated.
My PC is 14 years old. I bought it for 50 quid and then I upgraded it with a graphics card. Upgraded to 20 gigabytes RAM. And I've just put a 2 terabyte hard drive in it. And the next put a small SSD to put OS on.
Yeah. When I had the revenue stream really cooking back in 2010 up to I sold that business of mine in 2013, and after that there was an influx of money, but it was allocated and it went elsewhere rather than computers. But in the years that I had the
I'll be
agency,
right back.
I bought just every computer I bought to gaming specs, even though it was only used for office work. So the last computer I bought it's almost 10 years old, but it handles all the Windows 10 updates. It handles Windows 10 really well. I've never had a problem with Windows 10, and I think it's because of the fact that the machine I've got the computer I have is as powerful as it is. But I'm due. I'm hoping my investments can perform a little better so that I can justify laying out, between $2,000 and $3,000 for what I want.
No, you wouldn't even need to spend that much. I mean, the thing is, even if you do secondhand, like recent secondhand, especially if you go on eBay, if you look at the description, the best thing I love to find, it's like I bought it, and then just after Christmas would be a good example. I got given this as a present and I don't need it. They won't sell it at full price, but like 80 or 70 or even less, because they know that everyone else is doing that.
You do your own builds, though, don't you? You actually
but anyone can do that.
Well, I have to admit that even though I'm touting myself as knowing a lot about the business and about computers, I still leave it to an assembler, a fabricator to put it together for me. So. Hey.
It's one of those things that I always thought that would people actually pay other people to put their PCs together? And I'm like, surely no.
Oh no, that's it. There's a whole.
You know what I mean? But then what would I make? You know what? I don't know. If 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half putting a computer together, what can I charge someone for that? And bear in mind they've obviously paid for the parts.
Well,
more and more it's automatically done by the
you get
cloud,
pre-built.
the cloud, and brings in the drivers and the firmware updates and everything else. But it's
and then also knowing what works with other stuff. An Intel chip might fit into a certain motherboard, but it might not actually work because it's not meant to.
Here for an IT guy on site, you'd be looking at minimum for a good one for him to travel $125 to $175 an hour.
Right.
Yeah. Well, an on-site engineer is a bit different.
Well, even if you were just calling in somebody to say, come in and set my shit up and make it perfect and for me to log on, that's the price,
maybe.
In my state now, so if you could do 3 or 4 of those jobs in a day, including travel time, you'd be bringing in $700 to $1,000 a day, depending on your contracts. And, it's good money.
It is.
And like, as you know, Interlude, the shit is easy as pie for you people who have done it 1,000 times. So it's easy money for the most part,
I guess.
I've never built a brand new PC, but I've put parts in quite a lot.
That's literally all we do. That's all I do, man. I mean, my baby down here, I've had it for like 8 years, I think. And I'm always swapping bits in and out. I buy something, I'll sell the old one, Yeah.
Well, I had 2 4GB sticks of RAM, and I thought, should I sell these or should I just whack them back in my PC and make another 4 gig? Because it was same speed as the other RAM. It was just smaller size.
Yeah.
That just gives me an extra 4 gig of RAM.
Yeah. Sometimes it works. Some brands it doesn't, but
it works. It shows 20 gig of RAM on.
That's all you need.
Sidebar interlude. Kate's
I got
and I
four
found out how to make a
PCs
USB
here.
install key for Windows 10 as well from my operating system.
Wow, Rastaman, you got 4 PC?
Four of them. I got.
You've got like 3 tablets, 2
5.
laptops, an actual television, I think, in your top.
That's got one of those Android boxes. You know, they're
Yeah.
those are it's kind of fun to mess around with. Got Chromebook over there, and then I'm
trying
on
to
a.
simulate the moon landing with like
Yeah.
91 computers.
It started
enough,
out
the
with the,
technology's
All
not there.
old computers.
it started out with these phones. There's a bunch of phones on. There's like 5
You live in
phones.
an Apple store, man. That's all I'm saying. You live in the back of an Apple store.
Well, they were just sitting in a drawer, you know, because the batteries were dead, the screens are cracked, but they still work, you know. So I got like photo albums or the weather, or use them for Pandora or streaming music to
Wow.
Bluetooth devices.
Photo albums and the weather. Woo!
I know, man. That's doing much better than sitting in a. Well, because most of the photos you have, you're never going to see these days because you know they're on some device or something.
Yeah, you should have that rotation thing going.
Right.
Yeah.
So I put them on all the different devices. So every time I come back to this corner, I'm like, oh man, I remember that time. That was awesome.
Yeah, and truth be told, you can look at pictures all day long on the phone, but when you see them on a bigger screen, a full-size screen, much more impactful. You can really, appreciate this shit. I take tons of them on the awesome. Then you see them on a screen, you're like, shit, that's way better than I realized looking at this.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Thing, It's deceiving.
I got a nice Canon camera, and I don't ever crack it out anymore. I got 2 GoPros right here, and I hardly ever take them out anymore.
Damn.
It's so much easier to just crack the phone out, you know?
Yeah.
That could be content, like, Aphid goes for a walk in the ghetto with the GoPro. There's a show.
Well, I use them for live leak videos, but
Nice. Cool. Do you go out and interview like protesters and stuff like that?
What's that?
Interviewing like protesters or
Yeah, I when because I don't live too far from the what's it called, Ferguson, where all the riots happened, a few years ago, and I went up there and did that.
How'd it go? I mean,
I didn't talk to nobody because once I got up there, I was like, because there's a lot of stuff still going on. It was in the daytime, but it was the night before they had done a bunch of stuff, and you could see the swirly marks from all the on the pavement from all the canisters of what do they call it, tear gas and stuff that they threw.
right.
Wow.
And then I got up there, and they were still protesting because that was kind of hardcore when that all happened. So I just filmed them, and then you would go. It was literally like what they say on the other side of the train tracks. On the other side there's some train tracks like right a block away from where they were doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a real nice Target and shopping center, and that's where all the media and the government had their, all their stages set up and everything.
Right.
And then you just go one more block, and everything was burned, and people are marching in the street. It's crazy.
Yeah. So essentially, it was like still a little too heavy, and you did some.
I pushed out is what I did.
You did some exterior filming from.
I drove by, and I'll be honest with you, I was thinking I was going to go walking around, but then I got there and I was like, I ain't getting out. So I took a shoe, put it on my dashboard. I took my shoe off, put it on the dashboard, and set it up so I could hold the camera. And I just drove through is what I did. And then I did the typical, on your say on Live Leak, where I sat there behind the camera and like gave my spiel on what I felt about the whole thing.
Oh, let's look that up.
Well, you can't play it anymore. Anything over like I don't know, 8 months ago is gone, which I wish I would have known. Because
I didn't know they did a whole clear out.
Yeah, they cleared it all out, man. I got so much shit on there. I mean, I got stuff on every topic you could possibly imagine.
I wonder how many terabytes they got rid of. It was a vast amount of.
I think everyone needs to now tweet Hayden because he loves hearing Live Leak related complaints.
All my live shows, they were still on there. You could, if you had the link, you could go to. You couldn't. They didn't have a way to get to it, but if you had the link, you could still go to it and play it. They're all gone. I would have downloaded all that shit.
Vast amount.
What kind of a magical shoe did you have that held the fucking camera?
Well, I got sandals on right now, but it's any kind of tennis shoe. If you got a sock and the shoe, you can set up a way for it to hold a cell phone. You know what I'm saying?
Like
a tennis shoe?
A tennis shoe, yeah. Because look at the width of the tennis shoe. So that's about the width that you put your foot down into. So you can put that in and stretch the back out, and it holds it straight up.
Oh,
so
I have little feet.
Brilliant.
so you can set it up. I'd use it for time lapse. Like I set it up on time lapse, so it would take a snapshot like every second or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you're driving, it made a cool effect because it was stationary, your camera, but the setting.
It's fun. I don't recall seeing any of your videos. I don't know how I missed them, but I did.
Oh man, I did hundreds of them.
Yeah.
25 million views, dog.
Really?
A lot of them were from
Over 25 years.
A lot of them were from stuff I
well,
got on.
I do sort of float around in my own zone over on Live Leak, so.
You're not serious, right, Aphid, with 25 million
Oh, no, I'm
views?
totally serious. Yeah, that's what I had.
Wow.
Biscuit Face is way ahead of all of us.
Awesome, man.
It's all gone. The only one left is this Christmas. Last thing I uploaded, I made a car from my son wanted one of those steering wheels, like for your gaming system, so he could play like racing games, and it's like you're sitting there in a car with a gas pedal and everything. So I built him a car out of wood, and I printed the side so it looks like a real car. And I made that and did it in stop motion and everything, and I posted that on Live Leak.
Biscuit, you got a text message, mate.
Did I?
Yeah.
Got me.
Aphid, look, we should do the Bing Crosby and David Bowie Little Drummer Boy around Christmas. Maybe that would be like
all right.
Start to a show. Who would you want to be, Bing Crosby or David Bowie?
Take it to show.
I don't know. Do I want to be the wife-beating, old-school, like, whiskey drinker? Or do I want to be the cocaine, like, acid, fucking David Bowie?
Yeah, dude.
No cup of tea, chosen one, still not on.
I look like neither. It'd be like if they added an overweight, Robert Redford's overweight, like, retarded brother. Then I'd be on the song, too, But so, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work. But I guess I would go for David Bowie. Could you do the dulcet lower tones of Bing Crosby?
Oh, it's gone. Somebody was.
But that means you have to do the makeup, Smokesteve.
And she told me,
what we could do though is we both got trampolines, so we could do a trampoline duo of some sort.
Trampoline duo. That's funny. Synchronized jumping, massive
dude.
To Missouri.
We could have a tramp off. You do a trick, and then I'll do a trick.
God.
Hayden would love that.
I have a trampoline.
Oh man, biscuit. Seriously.
Now we're talking.
I don't think it'll take my weight though. It's my daughter's trampoline.
Yeah, well, mine could basically support me, but there's always a slight chance of total catastrophe when a big backflip and the thing just fails. And
I used to be brilliant on trampoline. I could do back flips, front flips, pikes, splits. But this was back when I was 22 stone, and at that point, my feet was like 4 inches from the floor. So I don't think I want to risk it at 33 stone.
Right.
No.
But would you risk it for a biscuit, Vapes?
Yeah. Do not climb any ladders, Biscuit Vapes. That's one of my golden rules. Never again am I going up on a ladder.
I want to get to a weight where I'm like able to go back on trampoline, because that was one of my passions.
It was
I
fun.
used to love trampoline.
Jumping. Nice.
It's fun. There's that moment of weightlessness when you get to the apex of your.
It's not even that. It's like I used to do forward pike split.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do jump splits from the ground, even at like nearly 30 stone.
Yeah, I used to use them for
I've
when I
lost
did.
all my suppleness. The extra couple of stone.
It's a training method for like snowboarding. I did some snowboard instructing back in the day, and
Sweet, dude.
so obviously, guys who were trying to learn how to do a backflip, like back foot grab, they could do it 1,000 times on a trampoline. We even made up these boards that were like, we put tape around the edges so they could strap both feet in and jump on the trampoline. So it felt like going airborne off of a jump with a board on your feet. And it's great training, and I think even gymnastics uses it too. Because if you fuck up, for the most part, it's not that bad unless could go off sideways like at an
I wish
angle.
I could get one of those what they used to have at school. Like they were really big rectangular trampolines, but they didn't have like a flat mesh netting. It was more like strips that was like cross-hatched.
I didn't fucking have that, thankfully. I mean, the ones we had were pretty fucking big, though. Like
they were like folded up in half, and like like big square ones that had like instead of having like what you have at home, that black single piece of like sheet. These were like literally the crossed over like that, like
interwoven,
interwoven.
Yeah.
Maybe it's another
type. But the one I've got in backyard is more like a big sheet of nylon, black nylon.
That's what mine is. It's probably 10 by 10, maybe 12 by 12. It's 12 feet. It's circular. So
this one's only 8 foot. And it's got like the safety net for little one.
Right. Yeah, we
I
got all
think
that.
they all have to have that safety net around it, I think, here in the States. But you don't have to put it on, but
they're supposed to.
It's there if you want it.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, like, insurance adjusters will like walk around neighborhoods and they'll take note. If you don't have one, your rates are going up by 50%.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. Same in this state with diving boards on swimming pools.
Swimming pools. Yeah, if your swimming pool's doesn't have a fence around it, they'll cancel the policies or sunset that policy. Give you about a month or two, and you're done. Yeah,
I got a skateboard ramp in my backyard. I bet they won't be happy about that.
If you don't have a fence around your swimming pool, that's a bit dangerous for kids.
Oh yeah. It's called a attractive nuisance. I think they call it attractive nuisance.
Yeah,
it attracts children, non-swimmers.
Attractive nuisance. That's like a good band name, or like maybe a good album name.
It would be.
If you have an above ground swimming pool, does that class as a fence? You have to climb a ladder to get in the pool.
No, what it is the fence has a specific measurement and gaps on the bottom and distance. Like they have written this in my state.
Does that only apply for in the ground pool, or does you have to have a fence around the above ground pool?
Above ground pool, yes.
I don't got no fence around my pool. They can tell me.
You're in a different state from me. There's different regulations or local,
Don't let your insurance, adjusters come around and look in the back.
That's what I'm saying. I got a skateboard ramp in my backyard too. I bet they wouldn't be happy about that.
No.
Is your skateboard ramp next to your pool, Aphid?
No, but I wish it was. Then I could launch off into it.
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
Then you could probably McTwist into the pool, or
I'm thinking.
That's sick.
Really quick question: can anyone share the YouTube video via the YouTube link? Click and share. It doesn't work for me. I can share anything. But so I've got the YouTube video as well, so I can see the chat and the StreamYard. So I'm listening to you guys in real time, and I can't click share. It just doesn't work. Refresh the page. Everything else is fine. The share doesn't bring up, like the Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah. It does. It brings it up for me.
Motherfuckers.
So you have the share thing, but you can't click on it?
It's there, but it won't do anything.
Huh.
Yeah. So my PC's been on for a couple of days, but that shouldn't make any bloody difference. I couldn't even do it when I was...
I just did it.
This is an outrage.
Yeah, no, same. I'll just directly share the link.
Can I DM you on Twitter the link? Would that work?
No, I've got the link.
Okay.
But if I paste it into Facebook.
Yeah, we can run 3 streams at once on this bad boy.
Man, you got firing
you
on
said-
all cylinders, don't you?
You said your computer's about 15 years old. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe it is just me. Maybe it is.
And we can have up to 10 people. Oh, Safety Chuck 2 is here.
All right.
Is Safety
Wow.
Chuck 2 gonna come in on camera, or is he
He's
not
here.
one
It's probably not. I mean, these guys, they love bullshitting around in the
there's-
chat. I love it.
Surely there's somebody on there that is like, this is the week. I'm gonna call in,
Yeah.
and we're gonna welcome you with open arms.
Oh,
All right. Aphid, I got to call you out on something.
Oh,
'Cause
here we go.
You said this during your radio show,
Oh,
and you
this is
just
what I
said
like.
it again. You just said it again. Call in.
Yeah.
Nobody's calling in. Click the link.
Click in.
The figure of speech. I'm old school.
Was that
When
a monkey?
when it was radio show.
I know. I'm just busting chops, but call in.
Call in. What do you call it? Click in? That don't sound right. Click in.
Sure.
is there for Light's gonna try now?
Click the link and join in.
Click the link.
Oh, shit.
Be a
It doesn't roll off the tongue. Click the link. Come on.
click the link. I'm sticking with call in. I don't care.
Click to join.
Call in work.
Call in. Come on.
Hello?
Hey Steve, if you're
Yeah,
going
man.
on, what's it called?
Call in.
Skype. If you're going on Skype and your video calling, do you call in?
I don't do Skype. They won't let me Skype. I
If
don't
you
know.
was going to Skype, would you say it's calling in?
You hit a phone. It's like a phone.
All you do
I
is
don't
click,
know. I've never
click on the link.
Skyped.
You've never
If
Skyped?
you were Skyping, you'd call in, and this is
What a
calling in.
loser.
It's still a video call on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Upside-
I think I put in my email and they were like, nope, you're out. I was like, what the fuck happened? No deal. I got flagged. I don't know. I can't get a Skyper. I'm out.
Really?
What did Cypher do? Where did he go?
Where did Cypher go? Well, Cypher might have just had to, do
Well,
something
I was
else.
about to roll a cigarette, but now it's all nice and symmetrical. So
Right.
Well, roll one while you're here, and then you can pop out when you're ready.
Right. Streamline.
Well, you
always
can't-
thinking biscuit.
Right. Wicked. In fact, I'd like to see a cigarette rolled. It's been a fucking long time.
Oh, I'm a horrible roller.
I haven't had a cigarette for 4 years now.
I am a spectacular roller. I could roll riding a bike in a rainstorm.
I started smoking
bet.
because I
One
rolled.
hand.
I started
You
smoking
could.
because I was rolling all my friends' cigarettes.
Yes.
I ended up trying one. I was like, "Oh, this is nice."
What tobacco was it?
Back in the day, we used to get drum tobacco, DRUM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still around?
That's
And
like
then they-
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Then they changed their name to Hafsvar Schwag, which was
I don't know what
like,
it's fucking
I
It
used
was
to
the
like.
same
I used
company,
to like old. Is it old? Old Born?
Hold on, that's disgusting as well, man. Ugh.
My go-to was Amber Leaf.
Flowery. It's like a perfume.
Mm. My go
yeah.
that one, and when I couldn't get Amber Leaf, it was Golden Virginia.
Yeah, at the worst.
I don't know. American Spirit made a nice tobacco. You could roll those babies up. And they also made,
It was a good 6 months when I was on something called Turner.
Never heard of that.
Have you not? It was
Yeah.
£8 a packet.
huh,
Oh, it must have been a
50
northern thing. Don't get that down here, mate.
It was from Spain, I think. They was bringing it in pubs and stuff, selling it
Ooh,
like on
Spain.
cheap.
yeah, the American Spirit was made by Native Americans. So people were like, ooh, it must be healthy.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty like dry as well, and it's quite like for lack of a better word, I'm going to compare it to how you would talk about whiskey. It's very smoky, like it's very like, it's like drum. Like when you have a cigarette with drum, the Green Gone Virginia and American Spirit is quite like it's going to stay there until your next cigarette. Now, for me, one of my ex-boyfriends used to smoke American Spirit all the fucking time, and the only way that I can make it acceptable, was take a bit of his, obviously like we're sharing, and put a lettuce leaf and leave it for like a few days, because then it starts to like not be as disgusting.
Turner tobacco look like knickknacks. You remember knickknacks?
Fucking love. I still buy knickknacks.
Yeah.
The spicy one, yes.
Turner was like really thick tobacco. And you only needed like a couple of strands to make a cigarette.
This is what I smoke.
Every now and then I get knocked off. I don't know if it's the VPN or whether it's just we've got a little bit of a bugginess in our building. The switching that brings the internet in. There may be some problems with that.
It's the cat. The cat's not behind you. It's people messing around with your cables.
It's that Cat 2. It's not the Cat 5. It's the Cat 2.
That's a joke.
Yeah. It's Cat's fault.
But I really did not. I was given this picture yesterday. I'm not a fan of that. Apparently, it's a picture of an open wound after someone's had lung surgery. Not a stock photo, clearly because they've had smoking damage. Right. That's not a very good one. That's not good.
Interlude over there
is the ones with the hearts and livers.
That's
right.
fine.
That's what I was going to ask. Do they print stuff like that on the packs of cigarettes?
Oh yeah.
I know some countries have the sticker. Yeah, no, not us.
And I think the worst one is that guy that looks like aphid lip, but he's got his throat. It's all like.
Which one?
Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
The Marlboro Man?
No, it looks like you, aphid, but his throat's all like grotesquely like bubbled and boiled, like it's all cancerous.
Yeah. I don't mind the blind one because that looks like an eclipse. You know what I mean, Biscuit, right?
Is that the eye?
Yeah, it is the eye. But it kind of looks a bit metal,
Yeah.
Which is nice. I don't like this one.
But I think that's the point in it, to put people off.
It doesn't put me off because I know these are stock photos. Biscuit vapes. Because you're obviously in my country. There's that guy that's like this because he's got impotence because he smokes cigarettes. Yeah, he like proper kicked off because everyone was like pointing him out because he took a picture for a different reason and he sold it to an agency that put it up for a stock photo, and then they put it on the the packaging.
Nothing to do with tobacco.
No, it wasn't. Nothing to do with tobacco, and probably nothing to do with impotence. He just took a picture like this. Man. So funny. But yeah, so I don't take this seriously. But I've got 2 old pouches. They're around somewhere.
Huh.
But this one's...
Okay.
That one's
Can you see that?
But I think the Australian ones are worse, right? And maybe like Eastern European. I'm not going to Google them, man.
Yeah, those are the rough ones that you really don't want to see. I guess they think that's the best deterrent, but I don't know. Let people make their own decisions, I guess. I don't know.
My rights, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, if it was that bad, then they would, take it off the fucking shelves, right? Or vaccinate, right?
They like the taxes.
You see
Yeah,
that?
funny that they like their input of monies.
Worst in America because they like the taxes that much that they'll take the healthier option of vaping off the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, in one state you can pay almost $11, or you can drive over the border to a state and pay $5 for a pack. So
New York is it's more than $11. It's like $20.
Andrew Cuomo is a cunt.
Yeah.
Chicago's pretty bad too.
Do you know what he even said, right?
Yeah.
He says vaping is better than smoking. Technically, yes, but so what? He's a fucking wanker.
Yeah, most of the things he said in the last few months hasn't really panned out, you know.
No, he's a cunt. He needs stringing up.
Who is he's bringing up? Love that.
No, not bringing up, stringing up. You know, like
Oh, either or. I know you're from up north. It means the same fucking thing. Need to bring him up. You know what I mean?
I've broke steel. I need to go to the toilet again. Back in a sec.
Yeah, and speak of, I need to go and enjoy this lovely cigarette. What should I do?
Yeah, when they treat something that people seem to like as a public health crisis, people are going to find a way to get it, and then it's going to be worse than if it was regulated. Tobacco is part of humankind. You know, people have always smoked tobacco, but you know, I think it's just in the regulations. Making things illegal is just insane. In Massachusetts, they outlawed all menthol products, menthol cigarettes, all vapes, except for e-liquid and regular cigarettes. That's it.
Yeah.
And cigars. I mean,
what about heroin? Should that be legal?
No.
Well, you just said it should. Everything should.
No, I meant in the sense of tobacco. Tobacco is just similar to alcohol, or I mean, I don't know if it should be treated as a national crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it all illegal, and people are just going to go elsewhere to get it. You know, I mean,
it's a slippery slope topic.
What about weed? What about weed?
Legal all the way, bro. Legal like tobacco. Make it all legal.
What about acid?
No.
Weed's the thing that started the whole thing.
What about mushrooms?
Yes.
So why mushrooms but not acid?
Mushrooms literally grow out of the ground, and then you pick them.
Right.
Do you remember
acid takes a lot of production to get to
Cow
acid.
patty specials.
Remember that purple spiky weed that you'd see growing up at the exit of, like, getting off the highway, and there was kids drying out the seeds of that and smoking it? It's been like a decade.
Rutarellus, yeah.
Is that what it is? What about that? Is that cool?
Oh.
That's existed through time. That's never not existed. It always grows. It's just natural.
Can we smoke it? Or
It's basically a hemp level of plant, and it probably has only CBD. No THC. But occasionally the Rutarellus would breed with the stuff that the heads were growing, and you'd get a combination. And now they've discovered that when you breed that ditchweed with a really good quality indoor plant, you can get what's called an autoflower, which will flower without timing of the light and the sun, and they'll just flower no matter what. So I don't know, deep weed stuff. Sorry, guys.
There's
all right. Fascinating.
There's always jinkum for the real connoisseurs, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
3 weeks tending to some plant
Cannabis?
produce. Plant produce.
Lettuce. Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it lettuce.
Yeah. It doesn't take much to care for.
I got paid £40 for those 3 weeks.
Nice. It doesn't take much. It grows. It's a weed, so it'll do its own thing. Lettuce just.
I had to go every day and make sure it had tomato feed, and make sure the lights were still working, the fan extractor was still working, and the temperature was still right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. If you're growing, you look at them one or two times a day just to check everything, all the levels, and then, I mean, you don't have to sit on top of them.
Came back, half his crop was gone because one of the bulbs had failed.
Sidebar stuff. Man. Unfortunately for me, you know, the nervous system on top of the nervous system problem I've told you about made even smoking weed, you know, problematic for me. And unfortunately, I mean, I'm not a any kind of crusader against weed, but I just can't handle it.
I can't stand weed personally.
I can.
What? Each to his own.
Yeah.
I just find
Yeah,
weed.
yeah,
I find
really.
weed to be incredibly tiresome.
Well, it depends
It
on.
just makes
You
me
need some
sleep,
indica.
and I don't like it. I want to be awake and see
Wait.
the world.
No, not indica. What are the two types of smoke, Steve?
Sativa.
Sativa. That's what you need. Sativa.
Yeah.
Picks you up, bro. It'll get you cleaning that house.
Yeah.
No, that's what amphetamine does.
Sativa will get you up.
Back before they really put the crimp on it, I bought a whole bunch of ephedrine. I think it was ephedrine. Yeah, ephedrine.
I've
Ephedrine,
got
little white tablets,
Yeah.
that taken judiciously, those would get you jazzed up real nicely.
Oh, hell yeah, they will.
I used to buy something
They did
called an
quite good bit of
ECA stack, which was ephedrine, caffeine,
Yeah.
and aspirin.
Yeah, apparently now that's all part of cooking meth and other.
Oh no! This was a perfectly legal.
Oh yeah, it was
tablet.
legal back then.
And,
Now
and
it's
all
not.
it was
not
it was
legal anymore.
a performance enhancer for when
Right.
you were doing gym, and it made my
Right.
heart
I
rate.
used it for work.
It made my heart rate twice as fast while I was at the gym, so I was burning off more calories.
Yeah. I'd get a flushed me big time.
I loved ephedrine.
You gotta drink these now.
Yeah, those are good. Monsters are good.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Yeah, we
I
get those.
had my time with it.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers, biscuit vapes. Let's stay up all night.
Yeah.
I had
Talk
two
about
of those
knee
You
today.
got it. Nice early for you,
tonight.
Aphid Lip, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Aren't you going out? You're headed out after.
Yeah, we're gonna get some takeout Mexican
fair.
and make some what did I say, margaritas. Got some Patron over there, ready to go.
Oh, I love Patron.
Patron is good.
It's the best.
Yeah,
best.
I would probably be just doing the shots of Patron with the beer chaser.
I got another. Let me go get it. I don't know what.
Anyone else try DMT?
Oh no,
I want
No.
to try
I think
that.
Smokesteve admitted to
Unfortunately.
doing angel dust last week though.
No, my friend did.
Yeah, Red
Smoke.
Bull's good too.
Smoke
Alan
John.
Sidebar.
Red Bull.
Red Bull's real good.
A very strong espresso.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
I've
Aphid Lip
had
is a real
cocaine
character.
once, but I was too drunk to notice what it did.
Right, and there are four lights is right. That's what's the problem with the ephedrine and the pseudoephedrine now is that if they know that if it's bought in bulk, you're using, people are using it to cook.
Right.
Little home labs. It's like no.
Now I can buy it, but you have to go to the pharmacist and they take your license, and you can buy like 120 tablets,
Right.
which is nothing.
Volume limitations.
120 is more than enough for a month.
But I think I took one.
Yeah.
It's like my nose is bothering me. I really want the good shit. Let's go. Took one. I was fine. I don't know what the hell happened to the other 119.
You mean you're taking it like Sudafed, like for nasal congestion?
Yeah. That was it.
Here's the other tequila I got.
Oh, nice. I know that brand. I've not tasted that though, Joe. Yimador.
Jim Adore. Jim
Like-
Ader.
Jim
Yimador.
Yeah, that's right.
Yamalar.
I think the J is silent.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy boy.
There's a real shitty 9mm, revolver, not a revolver, a sidearm being manufactured by JA Arms, which is Jimenez Arms. And they're just junk. That's a side story.
You got dirty hands, Aphid Lip.
No, I don't. Where's the-
Well, if I
Let's
did that,
let's
look,
see
come
those
on.
nails. Those nails are filthy, young
That's
man.
fine.
Yeah, but I'm a man. I'm a man.
I will. I've been cleaning all day. Oh, that's why mine's so clean. actually.
Look at these baby fingers. Never done a day's work in my life.
Hey.
I was picking weeds earlier.
Oh,
Don't get
you-
excited, Smokesteve.
You asked you
Dandelion.
have weightlifting.
My
calories.
mower does that for me.
Yeah.
Picking out weeds with your bare hands. Yep.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. Oh, so I assume aphid lip. You had you shaved your head. Yeah. I think last time I saw you, you had like curls and shit going on.
Oh yeah.
Very short. Oh,
natural.
fuck off, Smokesteve.
I feel like a Lego
Bud.
with my
Hey,
hair.
bud.
My hair's like a Lego man's hair.
That means it's perfect.
Just too perfect. Take it off.
Exactly. Well, thankfully Hayden's not here.
Who was
to
it
talk
there that
to
asked you if that was your real hair color? I still remember that. That was funny. Somebody asked you if that was your real hair color. I
What,
can't
me?
remember who it was. Oh, was it you? Yeah, that's what it was. It was a good joke. I mean, it turned out to be anyway. Funny.
I thought it was natural.
Yeah, it's really nice, bud. I think I'm gonna have to see my
Good
guy
bud.
tomorrow.
Show prep. Right, Aphid?
That's no comment.
Oh, man. You look like you were prepped real well during the radio show.
Well, that's the thing. 'Cause he's in
You're
California.
supporting a grade 1 head shave or supporting?
Somewhat baked.
He's
Only somewhat.
Excuse me, I'm burping quite a lot this evening.
Uh-oh. Aphid's talking to someone else. Looks like he's getting the right act.
no. My wife's a big fan of the show.
Oh, really?
She knows all biscuit vapes. She was actually I got it last week when I got off.
What, she doesn't know me?
Oh no, she's a big fan of you, Smokesteve.
Oh, she is.
Oh yeah, she is. Big
Brings you
fan.
up at breakfast all the time.
She doesn't
She
tell you guys what she thinks of me.
she likes
Oh,
everything.
yeah. I behave when I'm on.
I
Usually.
love it. That's great.
Well, your wife watches too, doesn't she?
She's a fan of everyone, man. She likes all you guys. She shows up in the chat sometimes.
Yeah,
Smokesteve's
that's right.
wife.
Steve's wife, yeah, I've seen it.
And also her friend, Sammy Cat. And she shows up on occasion.
And your brother, it's a full family affair.
Yeah, my brother comes on, and it's like his dog that never barks starts barking. His fucking phone starts echoing. Everything goes to shit when he can't get it. But I love it. He tries. He's like, I'm here, and then it's like, wow, 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 bark, 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 and fucking echoes. And he's like, oh, dude, sorry, I gotta go. I'm like, oh, great to see you, man, for 45 seconds, but it's all good. I love the guy.
Biscuit, my wife just told me she wants one of your uncle's Lhasa Apsos.
She want what?
One of your uncle's Lhasa Apsos.
Oh, he stopped breeding them about 4 years ago.
Oh, she's gonna be sad. To hear
And he's in the UK. Be a bit difficult to ship a dog over to America.
Right.
So Smokesteve, this
Yes.
was a sample pack I got. Each one of these is like a different sealed off compartment of different names of stuff. Cecilia, I don't know what any of this stuff means.
Yeah, read out the rest of it. Yeah.
Well, there's VOC12, A2, AT6, AT5, AT4, Cecilia 3, and Cecilia.
Interesting.
All samples.
Mm.
Yeah. And then in a big bag. And I don't buy anything. I just get. So I just got all these little bags all over the place.
Well, AT is a famous
Oh, you know what that means?
Alaskan thunderfuck.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
See, I knew you'd appreciate it.
yeah. And often called Matanuska thunderfuck, but it's basically the same strain, and it's a heavy hitter. So very cool, man. Very nice.
Ooh, who was that?
Nice. Not me.
That was crystal clear. That must have been from a newer microphone.
That was from a newer. I'm on my 7th pint, guys.
Oh,
7.
that's many.
Yeah, so Biscuit's playing the Natalie this evening.
That's mini.
I think.
I have another 4 in the fridge.
What is that? What are you drinking?
San Miguel.
Oh, okay. Oh, they changed their. Okay, fine, fair enough. Yeah.
I had 3 Guinnesses before this.
Yeah, I saw you drinking Guinness earlier. Yeah.
I'm going to stay on the YouTube sidebar and click off the stream. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah,
Bye.
I might do the same.
Ouch.
Everybody's leaving. Jeez.
Yeah.
Even though
I
it's
cracked out that weed. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
The thing is, if I sleep soon, then I wake up sooner. That means I can see my guy, and then I can get stoned. Like the quicker I go to bed, the quicker that happens. That makes sense.
Totally.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not going to hold someone up from getting stoned. That's my thing. So,
Yeah.
but then again, it's a real duality of man because I want you to stay on the show because
A duality.
Me too.
Where's the other one?
you going away and getting stoned or you staying on and being part of the show. Those are the two sides.
Hey man, I got my own show. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Which
I
I
mean
didn't.
at this moment, dude. It's fucking Tuesday. That's way far away.
I still do it over the weekends.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And it's 1 a.m. over here. What time is it? What? Yeah, I keep meaning to ask it. What time do you start the show on your side? So
6.
it would have been what PM.
Yeah.
So your night's just starting, man.
It's only 7 o'clock here.
It's 8:05. 8:05 right now. And I understand. You're right.
It's 1:05 over here, man. You know.
Yeah, hit the road, Jack. It's fine. I don't
Well, I
mind.
tried to. The shop was fucking
no
closed.
more, no more, no more. It's
Crystal clear.
Yeah. Totally.
8 a.m. Where's there are 4 lights from 8 a.m. Jeez.
No, he's from like Japan or something, dude. Yeah, he's from breakfast. Like he's always eating breakfast when we're.
Yeah, exactly. He's having his fucking cornflakes while we're
Right.
bearing and
China.
smoking it up.
Did he call in? Was he from China? Didn't some dude call in from China one time?
No, he's on a YouTube chat.
Never called in.
He says I'm the China guy.
Yeah, he is the China guy. So yeah, that dude called in before.
The China guy. Is there only one?
Yeah, there's only one Chinaman.
Okay, fine.
If you call
Chinaman,
him
yes,
Joe,
yeah.
therefore I'm going to chime in again.
Chime in.
Do you know what time Chinamen go to the dentist?
2:30. Yeah, we know this.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
That's
No,
so
no, no.
racist.
Why is that racist?
It's not wrong.
If he said it's 2:30, then it might be racist.
I don't know, guys. I might have to give you all one demerit for that.
You're getting demonetized tonight.
I don't get shit anyway, so I mean,
Hey,
all we
that's
get is
right.
canceled.
Stop eating fucking bat, Jesus.
When's the last time there was a trigger warning show? It's been a while.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, dude, I can create the show now, so
Dude, the trigger warning's all you, dude. You're like the face of trigger warning.
Wait,
Yeah.
say that again. I need to capture this because Hayden will not be happy.
Smokesteve is the face
so
of
Hank
trigger warning.
will crack up if he thinks
Well,
that I'm
Steve's
going
had
to go
more
on
Steve
Run
has
the
had
show.
more shows than Hayden in the last month.
and run a show on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The dude will be fucking, he'll think it's hilarious. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Just sit there and be like, hey, what's up, everybody? I mean, how's it going? I mean, the fucking guy's delivery is like gold. I got shit,
It is.
dude. But I'll still go on and just be like, come to me, my people. Come on.
You got over
And then-
30 times the viewers that anybody else is on trigger warning the past 2 weeks.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Well, okay, fine. Hayden was ill, and I think he got the clear from the COVID. It looks like on his Twitter.
How many times has he almost had the COVIDs? Because it seems like this is like the 5th or 6th time.
Not really, man. I mean, he's juggling a lot, you know. Yeah, you can just see from his Twitter feed that he's juggling a lot of shit.
Easy on the boss there, Aphid. Come on,
No, I'm
dude.
just saying. It's just he's always almost getting the COVIDs. It's like he's always like I'm not making fun of him or nothing. I'm not putting him down. I'm just
Dude,
saying.
it's gonna put the show on at like 4 a.m. I'm
going to tell Hayden on all of you guys. He's not going to be.
Besides, I mean, if you don't take the piss out of him, he won't respect you as much.
That's true.
Not in my experience.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hayden, they're making fun of you,
No,
and none of them bought your book.
Oh no, yeah, no book. But I give my equity in sweat. I'm here.
That's right. You're putting the time in. Team player.
Hashtag
Haven't missed a show yet.
No, it's amazing. I mean, it's like I have no friends. Nobody ever comes here on Saturday night. It's not like over here. This isn't my friend. It's a fan. That's my friend. I have a fan.
Hey. Hey man, we're here. WTF?
No, it's cool.
We're here.
He texted me last night, my fan.
You're banded.
It's online.
No, it's not funny. Don't laugh. Well, I would share the show, but you do won't let me.
Nice. Best buddy.
Bud Light.
Biggest fan, right? Exactly. My name is Queg. That's funny.
Right, that's a Chinaman right there.
Yeah.
His name is Gweg.
Greg.
Gweg the Chinaman.
But I think, first of all, let's drop that term.
Chinaman? Or Gweg?
I don't know.
Gweg?
Yeah, but if we equally said China woman, then surely it'd be okay, right?
Oh, Chinese. Why wouldn't you just say
China
Chinese?
Oh no, but that's racist.
Chinese man.
Right.
He's not Chinese though.
Is it just the Englishman in China?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Right. So you have England and English. So you wouldn't call him an England man. You would call him an English man. So with China, you wouldn't call him a Chinaman. You would call him a Chinese man.
Yeah.
Englishman.
Just shorten it up.
England man. Yeah.
We prefer the term British when someone out of our country have done something of note. So say if it was Scottish or Welsh or Irish and they did something of note, they're British. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if somebody of English stature did something of note, they're English.
Of course, the British guy talking about something of note, being insulted. Come on.
I'm not insulted.
I know, but...
Oh, he's a Welshman in China. That's why his name's all fucked up. Yeah. You don't even pronounce it Gweg. No, that's how we see it. It's probably like... Because their language is more fucked up than Polish. Yes, I said it.
The Welsh?
Yeah.
I'm Polish, quarter Polish anyway.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But I'm sure a quarter of your name makes sense or doesn't make sense. The rest of it does.
The reason I'm called Biscuit Vapes has nothing to do with biscuits.
Mind blown.
It's because my surname is Wierzbicki.
Oh. I'm going to write that down. That's amazing. Wierzbicki.
And because Wierzbicki sounds a bit like biscuit, I was called Biscuit from a very young age.
That's fucking amazing. I'm not even taking the piss.
Yeah, very cool.
And that's why I spelt it Biskit, so it doesn't get confused for biscuit.
Like Limp Bizkit. Yeah. Sorted. Yeah. That's really cool. Like genuine.
Limp Bizkit.
I'm a vape, so I'm Biscuit Vapes.
Limp Bizkit Vapes. Nice. I want to have you on my show. When I do a new milk special.
Wish Limp still around.
Why? I did it all for the nookie. For the what? The nookie. For the what? So you could take that cookie.
Yes, and stick it up your what? Yeah, I know that song. Unfortunately.
I think them and Korn and some of those other bands, they just destroyed alternative music.
I don't know, man.
No, They created a new metal, NU. They created
Shitty new metal.
They
I
created
like-
they created a subgenre. If you didn't like it, you don't like it, fine. But no one else did new metal.
Become so numb, I can feel you there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
I liked Limp
Biscuit
Bizkit.
Face.
Did
Some
you?
of their stuff, yeah. When they did that, like, I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie? I was like,
a little bit.
hell yeah. Driving around in my piece of shit Chevy, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm bobbing my hair.
You were.
What I will say, very quickly, sorry, Aphid Lip, Korn's new album released just at the end of last year called The Nothing. Please, just bring it up on a tab. It's all on YouTube. Korn, The Nothing is a fucking killer.
Really?
Album. Killer.
I'll have to try that out.
Even if you didn't like their old stuff, but it does harken back to the
stuff. Most people don't like stuff I like, so I get me not liking them, but other people liking it. So.
I'll just name some of Korn's radio tunes that I loved. Got the Life. I mean, that shit was hot, dude.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
I like
they had
Korn's rendition of Creep.
the Stone Temple Pilots song.
No, Radiohead.
Grunge. Radio. Okay, this is now my time to leave. I'm sorry, but seriously, Korn's new album, or newest album, you have to listen to it.
I'll try it.
It's a genuine killer. They had a good few albums, a few songs here and there, killer, whatever. But there's always a few songs you'll skip. They released one, obviously, then not obviously, but they released 2 or 3 albums that were just pure gash. But then they released one September the 13th on the Friday, the same day Borderlands 3 was released, and I had that week off because Borderlands 3 came out. And anyway, and I was like, oh shit, Korn's new album came out, so I legally obtained that, and then I literally spent the entire week playing Borderlands 3 and having Korn's new album on repeat. I couldn't listen to anything else, and I still have to listen to it at least once a week now.
You remember the date, even?
Yeah, I don't get to book much time off.
You probably cringed when I said how they ruined music. Then
they created a subgenre. That's the thing.
Sure.
You could say the same about black metal. Oh, they ruined metal. No, they created a subgenre. It doesn't mean you like it. You know, there's just a different way of doing it. You know,
they ruined it for me.
Ruined what exactly? What, 80s metal?
Listen to the at least accepting like that I can turn the radio on and listen to something.
Who listens to the radio?
When Korn and Limp Bizkit came out and Creed, they ruined it.
I hate Creed.
I couldn't listen to any rotation that would have that crap in it. What's the guy from Detroit that was like half of a rapper kind of?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
He sucks. But Korn,
he ruined what's it called?
Everything. Aphid Lip, you just listen to fucking mainstream, man. Listen to a full album, man. Serious.
I don't like any like main.
He ruined Sweet Home Alabama, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
Yeah, I mean, the bass player for Korn is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Extremely talented. And
even the main guitarist.
The way they interact with each other in over melody with sevenths, ninths, over the chords with bass, it's fucking beautiful, man.
Limp Bizkit did the same. You might not like Fred Durst, and you might not like what he's saying.
The bass player for Limp Bizkit was insane, dude.
But also the fucking guitarist, man. I mean, there's certain sounds you can't make out of guitar, but they fucking made it happen, you know? You can't put that down.
Good. He was good for inventing the production of the sound.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the laying over of the bass line with often a soft beat behind it or a complex triad-style drum beat. I mean, it was really...
Those are good times.
I remember
but you have to recognize
Linkin Park with Jay-Z collaboration. I thought that was pretty good.
Jay-Z collaboration with who? Sorry.
Linkin Park.
I didn't get on the Linkin. I tried Linkin Park.
Didn't that guy kill himself, the lead singer?
He's dead, yeah. Chester.
Bennington.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, sorry.
He's
I feel
the
bad
same
about
age
those.
as Kurt Cobain.
No, he was older.
Was
Kurt
he?
Cobain was 27. All those guys were like 27, but that
I mean,
that
a
dude
lot
was
of people
years.
died at 27, didn't they? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Janis
I
Joplin.
assume wait, Biscuit, are you 27 yet?
no, I'm 33.
Uh,
I'm past
So
it. I'm past
that means you've been. Yeah, exactly. Hey, we made it, guys.
Who's the
Yay!
Cheers.
Cheers. I mean,
the black guy that played the guitar in the 60s? What's his name?
Jimmy Marshall Hendrix, possibly.
Yeah, that's
No,
the one.
don't do Jimi Hendrix. Okay.
They all die when they were 20. The Doors lead singer, he died when he was 27.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Amy Winehouse, right? Yeah.
Amy
that's
Winehouse.
all
Yeah.
I'm
But I
I
think
admit,
you're
I
thinking
did
of
kind of like Amy Winehouse. I
Chester
didn't go buy no
Bennington.
album, but I kind of liked her style.
She was soulful, but Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell was a very big influence on him. And when Chris Cornell died,
as well.
no, Cornell was older, but
Joplin.
Oh yeah, he was like 40 something.
Joplin.
Joplin,
Janis
yeah,
Joplin.
27. Yep, you're
I
right
didn't
about
care.
that.
I didn't care for that Chris Cornell's voice either. I thought it was kind of just.
I don't know. He
Get on
does
my
a
fucking
version
nerves.
of he does a version of "Nothing Compares to You" that Sinead O'Connor does, and Prince wrote.
Nothing compares.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, the one Chris Cornell does.
You're in a
is
proper singing mode, man. I like it.
I've been in singing mode all day. I've been looking for any excuse just to belt out a tune.
Oh, bless.
Do you know "Ramble On" by
No, I
Led
don't want to
Zeppelin?
leave.
Ramble on.
Do you know that one, Biscuit?
What's that?
"Ramble On" by Led Zeppelin off Led Zeppelin 2.
Unfortunately, no.
All right.
Oh, I bet you would if you heard it.
Probably.
Well, I can't. I'm getting a little drunk, so I've been working on those chords, but it'll be.
What about
a
you're gonna
Shut up.
drink? What about me?
Black Betty by Ram Jam, the great
Oh,
It's a good one.
Black Betty.
But did they die at the age of 27?
Oh, Black Betty, Ramjalam.
I always loved that song.
I thought it was Rambalam. Is it
I don't
Ramjalam?
know. I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm singing.
The band is Ram Jam, and
Ram
the
Jam.
song is Black Beauty. And he says,
I
Black
thought
Beauty,
Black Betty.
Bam Balam,
Like Black Betty.
It's Black Betty.
Bam
Not
Balam,
Betty. Betty, that's for sure.
Betty,
Betty.
No, Betty.
You said beauty. Like,
Black Beauty, Black
that's what you
Betty.
said. Smokesteve. It ain't
Biscuit
black,
Veg, could you sing it in Polish?
black
In
stallion.
Poland, I only know a couple of swear words.
Well, I know a few as well. Actually, I think that's more Slovakian, kurva.
It's Polish. And
Maybe 50-50.
Spiepshajvil,
Oh, which is what?
which is your mother is a pig
Yeah.
whore.
Yeah, it is something like that. Yeah. I'm very sure. I know how to say good day, but I've forgotten it. I work with a Polish right now. I've worked with many Polish, and I will say,
Like Dzień dobry, is it?
yeah, it is. Yeah, dobre. Yeah,
Dobry.
yeah, something like this. Yeah. Most of the best people I've ever worked with have been Polish.
Yeah, I've
All of the
worked,
best people I've worked with
I've
have
worked
not.
in factories with Polish people, and they're brilliant.
I'm
All right,
talking
easy
IT.
on-
I'm
easy on
talking
the-
hospitality. I'm talking everything. Genuine.
What's up, Aphid? You
Only
still
problem
here?
is the outworkers, so
Yeah.
it's not good.
Figuring out dinner plans, getting ready to roll.
Good drinkers, man.
Yeah, they are good drinkers, especially with the what's it called, that vodka.
Potato.
Well, the one I was drinking on our first. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Jabrivka with apple juice. Oh,
No.
apple juice.
Black Betty Ramadan. That's what it is.
Ramadan.
Ramadan, isn't that some sort of like Indian, like?
No, it's not Indian. It's Muslim, dude.
It's foreign. That's what it is, man.
Don't be so insensitive.
It's fine. I don't care.
Did Aphid actually look up the lyrics?
No, it says Alan Reeder said Black Betty Ramadan. I just thought it was funny.
No, I'm gonna sort this
Oh,
out.
it is.
I think it's Bamba Lamb is what I think it is.
Oh yeah,
That
Bamba
sounds
Lamb.
Bamba Lamb. That's what I've already
Did
said.
anyone else see Peter Kay when he did that thing when it were like misspoken lyrics or whatever?
Yeah. There was like 2 big shows that he did, right? That was released on DVD. Yeah,
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
saw that.
So everyone knows the song Rocket Man, right?
Rocket Man,
What does
I
he
know
say
Rocket-
after that?
burning through the something as something or something. Burning
That's all
through
you
the
got?
planets or something. I don't know. It's burning something.
Yeah, you're starting off right.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No, don't look it up. We can hear your mouse clicking away there, Natalie. You fucking click, click, click. I'm looking it up. I'm gonna be right. No fucking way. You're out. And look, Aphid's trying to be cool. He's like, I'm not looking it up.
No, I'm
But
trying
I
to think of the song, and I don't know what. That's the only part I can even remember. Is
He says, burning up his fumes up there alone. Something like that. Damn, I fucked it up. Man, I suck.
smoke some more weed.
I tried.
Pocket
Maybe I'll
Man.
go. I need to go urinate. Probably.
Yeah, I'm
outside.
scooting. I'm scooting. So
It's burning out his fuse up here alone.
That's what I said.
there you go.
You should do it in the
That was right.
style of that guy that did the spoken version, right? What was the guy's name? The actor.
And I
Um,
think it's gonna be a
Dave
long, long
Chappelle.
time.
All right, take care, guys.
Touchdown
Cheers.
brings me around
Hey,
again.
happy anniversary.
Thanks,
You're
man.
not going to be.
Take care,
it's a-
brother.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. Sorry.
We're still here. Nah, he's gone now.
He's a-
All right, just the 3 of us.
Then there were 3.
And then I was meant to go, man.
Yeah, Natalie, you're
Don't
like,
go now.
Internet's failing. Sorry, guys.
30 minutes left. All done. Then we're all done.
Why? What are we looking at? Okay.
So what do we need?
Yeah.
What's going on? Pocket Man. Black Betty Matters. Oh, they're trying to be funny. Okay. Yeah, they misheard lyrics. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Mhm.
Oh, I've got something in my pocket for you. Yeah, that's from South Park. That's not from anything else. Yeah, gorgeous George.
What would
You know that
Brandon
one
O'Connor
song
do if he
where-
was here today?
How about the tune where the guy's like, revved up like a deuce in the rumor in the night, blinded by the light.
Oh, I love that song.
I think it's, you know that one?
Sing
I
it
don't know
Polish.
the whole thing, but I like the song.
That song is weird. He
It's
says,
one of those
revved
songs
up
that you
like.
just listen to and you're like, blinded by the light.
Right, that one.
Oh shit! Isn't that like Toto or some bullshit like that?
I don't know.
No,
That's
no.
isn't it?
Blinded by the light is like,
the rain
Yeah, I
down
think
in Africa.
I think it's Manfred Mann
That
in
is
the
Toto.
Earth Band. Blinded by the light.
If
And then
it's
he
not
says,
real
revved
metal,
up,
then I
revved
don't
up
know it.
like a douche. You know, the rumor in the night, and it's just like, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But it's a deuce. It's a 52 Chevy, I think, is what he's talking about.
Is he talking about a Deuce or a 52 Chevy? Or is it the same thing? Is it a shit
I
car?
think, I don't know. It's a deuce. What's a deuce?
A Deuce is a shit, right? In your language, in the Americans.
Right.
You
Well,
take
that
deuce.
wouldn't be what his famous song was based on. So we have to come up with something else.
To
52
be fair, that's what
Chevy.
most songs like, right?
I mean, we can go with deuce if that's what you're going with. We'll say, hey,
Oh,
yeah.
the song's a little bit basic by the looks of the lyrics.
Oh, look at him. Oh yeah, I like your little thing for your phone.
Thank you.
I think I can modify my old mic stand, which is not here.
Deuce Coupe. That's right. George Begonia says. My little Deuce Coupe. He's right.
Oh, so it's the name of the person, not the name of the song.
No, it's the car.
Told me I got
Dude,
what it
Oh,
was
it's
a car.
coupe.
He said,
not
"I'll
coupe.
turn you on, Sonny."
It's coupe
Some-
in this
Ah.
country.
Sorry, baby.
Kiddo.
It's coupe.
Coupe. Love it.
And the rest of it is just
La 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 la. I'm sure.
Yeah, My Little Deuce Coupe. And
Deuce
it was the Beach Boys, and the song went like, "She's my little Deuce Coupe." I don't know what the hell they said.
Beach Boys. No, nah.
The Beach
It's not.
Boys. Acapella all the way.
That's not a cappella.
revved up like a Jew.
What's the high one
Another
called?
runner in the night,
Go
What's
on,
so
Polish.
blinded by the light. And
Yes.
yeah, it just repeats that for a long time.
Polish. That's your new name on this stream, by the way. Polish.
Polish.
I want you to do like vocals on my show.
Phone calls.
Like vocals.
Oh, vocals. Cool.
Why not?
What songs though?
Metal, but whatever you want, really.
I can't do screamo though.
Don't need to. Not everyone does that. Or the, you know.
Yeah, I can't do that.
People actually
I
sing.
tried, but it hurts my throat.
That's what she said. Sorry, I nearly didn't say it, but I could not.
I mean, I tried to do the Rage Against the Machine, like ooh wah wah wah, ooh wah. Ah.
No, that's fucking Puddle of Mud. That's not Rage Against the
Is it
Machine.
not? What am I
Yeah.
thinking of?
Get down with the sickness.
Oh,
That's Puddle of Mud.
that's what I'm thinking
I think.
of.
Some
Yeah.
cunts can be like, I'm on YouTube. It's not Puddle of Mud. No, it's not Puddle of Mud. But it's not Rage Against the Machine.
No, it's not, is it?
It's like fuck's sake.
I get muddled up, especially when I'm. Have you smudged your eyeliner across your forehead?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Well, this,
is it there?
you've got it. I think. Yeah.
That's what I get with putting. I put powder on because I was doing a quick one. That's what she said.
So,
Disturbed. Thank you, John. Thank you. I only listen to the beginning of that song, and then I'm done. Yeah. So yes, thank you, Disturbed.
Oh, it's
Jesus.
good.
it's a good tune.
I proper
Sound
my
of
shit.
Silence is fantastic by Disturbed.
The iconic stature of the 1932 vintage Ford in hot rodding inspired the Beach Boys to write their hit 1963 song "Little Deuce Coupe."
Coupe.
No, Deuce Coupe.
She's my little Deuce Coupe.
Well, they pronounced it wrong. Wait,
Awesome.
Beach Boys was English, right? Oh, sorry, British.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because the sun, because the vision softly sleeping, left its seeds while I was creeping, and the vision that planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
Oh wait, carry on.
In restless dreams I walk alone in streets of cobblestone. Beneath the halo of a tree lamp, I turn my collar to the cold air. When my eyes were stabbed by the flashes of neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw more. 10,000 people, maybe more. Oh, no, I got lost. There we go.
Is there any delay?
People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People hearing songs that voices never shared. No one dared to the sound of silence.
You know, there's one thing that the interwebs never got sorted is a true fucking like a live stream between all three of us. You know, all three of us could not produce something that's perfectly synced that would go out to YouTube, for example.
Yeah, because of lag.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting to see if it could.
Yeah, I know. I brought that up a few weeks ago to you, Interlude, and said, how cool would that be if I could like come up with a rhythm track, send it to Hayden, have him do a screaming track over the top, and then you do like some kind of a harmonic melodic thing over the whole chord structure.
Never work, I don't think. I mean, even if I clap, and you guys clap in the same time, I'm just going to do 4. It's like,
right, I know. It's not in tune. But how about pre-recorded? Like,
well, you know, after you, Steve, you know. I think Biscuit Vapes is either out of tune or... so,
all right, go ahead. Go again.
Not
oh, yeah.
too
1,
bad, I think.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, there's a delay. Yeah. Just like point
It's
2
very
or something.
difficult.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
It has been done before. I mean, on Russell Howard, he had some guests on, and they had like 7 people in a band, all social isolating, and they all were in sync. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
I guess the only way could be, like in a really bad way of putting it, is if one person was hosting, and projecting the click, and then everybody else is going to them.
Yeah.
No, but even not. I know, because it would make sense. And then if they were broadcasting it, they could delay it by the initial click, and then it would kind of make sense, maybe.
Maybe. Whatever they did, it worked on Russell Howard, because he was doing a live show, you know, during lockdown.
Everyone's laughing at us clapping. Come on, man. Like, this is real-time practice. Where are you people? Yeah? Where's your keyboards? Where's your drum kit? You know, where's your tambourine?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. No, you're gone.
I sneezed and it made me laugh.
You sneezed and then it made you laugh?
Yeah, I tried to hold it in and a weird sound came out and then I started laughing.
What
This
was
whole
the weird?
thing's fucked.
What did it come out like? Like
Slightly elephant-like. Yeah, it was a little over the top.
I've got a weird habit when I sneeze. I go into like Tourette's. I kind of have to swear after I sneeze.
Sounds like a choice more than a sneeze.
No, it's not. It's like a reaction. Like I have to say something, and maybe my choice is to swear. But yeah, my other half, 5 years, and he'll be like, yeah, when she, especially when it's a surprise sneeze, and if I'm doing something, like, you know. Oh, sorry, I said the C word on YouTube.
Shouldn't matter. We're all adults here.
Well, you might get demonetized now, Smokesteve. I'm sorry.
There is no money. There's no fucking money, dude. You know that.
Do you not even get like a little bit from, you know, trigger warning?
No, I don't, and I don't expect it.
No, neither do I, man.
I just want to keep these guys going. I was saying earlier, maybe I'll just create a show on a random Tuesday or Thursday. I mean, what the fuck? Why not? I don't think the guys would care.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, especially in these times, it doesn't always have to be on a fucking Saturday night, you know?
I'm thinking that there's going to be one that I'm not going to be able to do because my lady is going and she's going into the aether for a few days. So I got the kid, you know.
My one is doing the same, but I don't have a kid.
Yeah, well, you don't have a kid, so you can fucking come on and do the fuck whatever you want. But
Yeah, but only for
I
this
don't
next.
have a kid tonight. My mum and dad had took her away for a week.
Well done, gentlemen.
nice. What is that can again?
San
Biscuit?
Miguel.
San Miguel. Where's that from? Mexico?
I have no idea. Probably Spain.
Spain, right? Don't be so
Spain
racist.
Or Spain or Mexico, they're both Spanish.
Yeah, same
That's
difference.
It's not racist. It's a place.
Huh?
It exists.
Yeah, but they both speak same language,
Right.
like Canada and France.
No, one speaks Mexican, the other one speaks Spanish, right? And
No, they
another one
both speak
speaks
Spanish.
No, but the other one speaks Portuguese, right?
Well,
There is a state. I think there is a state in Mexico that speaks Portuguese.
I'm just taking the piss.
Yeah.
Because I'm staring at this cigarette, which I rolled so many times ago.
Right,
Still
go
not
ahead.
been for that special cigarette yet, Natalie?
No.
Go on, go have that cigarette, and we'll be here when you come back.
Yeah. I'm going to watch you on my phone, so you won't be talking about me.
No, not at all.
Oh, we will.
Not at all.
You're not loaded up just yet.
That's fine.
Oh, that's not a very good. I don't know. My phone's backlight is not very good. Wait, it might correct itself. No, not Dunder Mifflin. This one.
Right.
That's a good thumbnail, isn't it? Me looking up.
Yeah.
Where are you, Smokesteve? You're not even there, man.
I don't know. What do you mean?
I'm looking at the thumbnail for our current live feed, and you're not even there. There's Polish. There's sorry. There's my phone. Sorry.
Well, I'm not there.
I don't know, man. So yeah, there's Polish. Natare. Where are you, man? You're not there.
Well, maybe I was getting a beer. It looks like my
Maybe.
screen is still there.
Yeah, your screen's
I'm
still
here
there.
now.
This is the current thumbnail. This is what people are seeing. You need to be here. You need to represent. You know what I mean?
You're crazy, dude. Hold on a minute. Let me look this shit up on my phone. All right, let's see. Oh, there I am. I'm there.
Thumbnail's back. It's changed.
No, that's live. I'm talking about the thumbnail that's currently up on, like, you know, my YouTube's recommended.
Well, I
They're
don't care what's
recommending
on
me
this
to look
shit.
at biscuit vapes and myself.
Now, fake news.
Fake
No
news.
deal. Oh, we got a new guy. Are you in for a new guy? Can you stay for a new guy?
Can I have a cigarette first? I mean,
Wanna
you
have
can
a
bring the
cigarette?
new one in.
Oh, I don't want to keep the new guy waiting.
He'll be here.
Come on.
No, bring him
Yeah.
in. I might know
All right.
him. Maybe.
Hey.
Hey, Stacey.
Yeah, turn off your
Before you chuck.
speakers.
Hold on. I just safety check. Your audio is coming back through and destroying it. The whole works.
So while you get those sorted out, I'm gonna go.
Destroying it. The whole works.
Turn your YouTube thing off.
Right. So I muted him again. All right. I'm gonna unmute you again, bro.
Any better?
I mean, it's better. I can hear myself. Do you have headphones? Safety check. That sounds better. All right. Hello. Hey. All
Much
right.
better.
Now we're talking. How's that, dude? You hear me?
I can hear everybody.
That's much
All right.
better, Chuck. Well done.
Perfect. Very well done.
I just
Thank
hate
you.
wearing a headset.
I know.
It's all right.
You'll get used to it. I got the stupid D clamp, C clamp here with the shim holding my microphone in front of me. And I got the dumbass wireless headset, so I know it sucks, man, but it does make it for a better sound, you know? You sound good.
So what are you up to, Safety Chuck? You all right?
Just I'm not up to much, man. I've been sick. I've been trying to get myself back healthy.
Did you have the corona or something else?
I got that too.
Oh dear. I hope you're doing well.
Are you on the rebound right now? You look pretty good, man. You know, I mean,
I'm trying to get on the rebound.
yeah, sometimes it's not that easy, right? You just keep your eyes on it, and we wish you luck, man.
Oh yeah, I've been fighting it for 2 years.
Gotcha. Okay. What was that can, man? That sounded like something tasty. What do you got, Coors Light?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm right in the same boat with you, buddy. Bud Light. So, no airs here. I mean, Biscuit's drinking something slightly better, but I mean, it's
only slightly better. I was on something much better earlier. Some nice Guinness.
right. Guinness.
Some Irish cream. Oh.
Guinness is good, man. I like the Guinness.
I happen to be Irish myself.
I love Irish stuff. Irish beer. Well, is it beer? I don't know. Is it? No, it's a stout, isn't it? Guinness.
It's a stout, which is a type of beer, right?
I suppose it's a type of beer. Irish whiskey's nice too, especially when it's coupled with some cream, aka Bailey's.
Yeah. I love the Guinness. I'm going to see if I can get somebody to come on here.
There's an incredible delay.
Is there really a delay?
For who? Anyone in particular? Me?
It's on my side, I guess.
It might be.
You talk. Or Biscuit.
1 2 1 2.
It's me.
It's working quite well for me and Steve and Natalie. I suppose, whereabouts are you, Safety Chuck?
I am in Houston, Texas.
All right. You got a good internet speed? Well, you must have, because your picture quality and sound's good.
Yeah, I'm running 18 megabytes a second.
Not too bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, so Safety Chuck, what you need to do is what I do. You need to either close or mute the YouTube window and just have the StreamYard going live.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
If he's watching on YouTube, then there will be a delay.
Then you're gonna have a massive. It's like 30 or 40 second, like 20 or 30
Is that
second
better,
delay.
Safety Chuck? Are you on StreamYard now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Much better.
That means you can join in with our bad singing. Yeah. Okay.
Well, at least I don't have all those voices coming at me at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah, for real. Now I've said that, I'm gonna go pee.
Good job.
Yeah.
You said Florida, right, man?
I'm in Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
I got 2 tropical storms headed at me.
Are you anywhere near Boca Chica, Chuck?
No.
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 So you never seen the Starship go up there?
I've seen it on Lively, but not in person. No.
It's immense, isn't it? That big water tower.
Yeah. Yeah. Boca
If I
Chica's
was where you are, I'd
way.
be driving up there any day now just to see what's going on.
Oh, I know. That would be nice, but I can't even drive.
Oh, sorry, man.
Right. It's a good
Yeah,
music. It's a good music town, right, Chuck? Like, I mean, live music, that sort of thing.
You're thinking of maybe Austin. Houston used to have a good music scene, but it shifted over to Austin.
No, I was thinking of Houston because I knew a buddy 10, 15, 20 years ago who lived down there, and he said it was crazy with the live music. In
I mean,
Houston.
we get a lot of live music just because we've got so many venues.
Right.
But, you know, the happening music scene is in Austin.
Okay. That's cool.
That's where the Foo Fighters recorded their last album.
They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Not my favorite, but they're all right.
I like Foo Fighters.
Yeah, they're fine. I mean, they're not not what I listen to, you know. So
So are you in Florida?
me, I'm in Massachusetts.
Mass. You're
Yeah,
one of those guys.
Asshole. Yeah, yeah. I got the Florida shirt.
I worked all in the Northeast. I'm very familiar with it, mostly in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I did a stint up in Maine, but I always lived here in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably relate me to a Maine guy. I'm not a proper masshole, you know.
If you're not from there, you're not a masshole.
Oh, I am though. I was born and raised.
Oh.
But I'm not a hardcore masshole. I'm a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Almost everybody I met up there was nice.
Yeah, I try to go out of my way to be nice to people. Be a peaceful human being because I grew up in a place where people weren't very peaceful. So
Yeah.
I tried to change
Where
it
would that
around.
be?
It's a town called Dorchester.
Okay.
And it wasn't
We have a
great.
place called Dorchester. Don't we, Biscuit Babes?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Funny
don't
that.
know exactly where it is geographically, but I know we have one.
Isn't it like Midlands?
Probably. Is it near Manchester?
Everything
What?
is near Manchester or London, isn't it really?
My Dorchester was named obviously after your Dorchester. It's in
You're
New
always
England.
seeing our names.
Yeah, like you named an entire state after one of our little cities.
Right.
York, New York.
Yeah.
There's York and New York.
It kind of pisses me off, and also like quickly puts me on my action stations because I work for a global company, and if I see something in Peterborough, like if I have an alert for Peterborough, like their network going down, I'm like, "Rah." But it's not my Peterborough, it's the one in over there. You know, don't like it. Annoys me. Get your own names.
I mean, they even have something called New England. Or is that? No, that's Australia, isn't
That
it?
is Australia. Yeah.
No, that's
No, we
That's
got a
here.
New England.
Oh, you got a New
Yeah.
England in America as well. Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Massachusetts is in New England. I'm in New England.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, but we're in the original
We're
England.
original England, Natalie.
Old school. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
New England.
Old school.
Yeah.
Old school England.
the real deal.
The real deal.
Right.
The original gangs. Yeah, the OG. Yeah, that's it. The OG
Yeah.
England. It won't be
It's
long before we
mad.
called that.
I got a good story for you. I was up in New Jersey on a job. I go out. It's the first day on the job. I'm in the smoke pen waiting for me to give my safety meeting. And this guy looks at me and he goes, "Are you that dude Safety Chuck off of Live Leak?" My heart sunk down into my chest. I was like, "Oh God, they know who I am." I thought they were gonna just ride me the whole time. I was there for a year, and they were just as nice as could be to me.
Nice.
Very cool.
I think we have a safety chuck in England, but he's usually depicted in forklift videos, and he's usually doing something really stupid on a forklift.
Isn't that Chad?
I have seen
I
those
thought that was
videos. It's
Safety
not
Chad,
Chuck.
isn't it? Not Chuck. He drives into somebody with a forklift truck, and his forks go straight into the chest of a guy, and
Yeah.
he drives around scared, like, ah!
Thankfully, all I do is work refineries.
Nice. Well, on this awkward silence, I am going to fuck off because it's 5 to 2 a.m. Biscuit vapes.
Ew.
The rest of you is early, so I don't care. But biscuit vapes, Polish.
Sounds good.
I'm going to make a random sandwich as usual, and then munch that disgustingly, have a cigarette, and then I'm going to.
All right. Sounds good.
You get some good sleep. Night.
Exactly.
No night. I don't remember the last time someone said no night, or even like nighty night, like
Is
99.
that a British thing?
It is. But I live with a Hungarian, so he says good night. Good night.
Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I will try not to, man. Really try not to, because I'm getting like an infestation of ants.
Ew.
Ants.
I've been terrorized by bumblebees lately.
Oh, bumblebees.
I had that, but I think they've got like a nest, like in the proper basement of my house. Not my house, obviously, but in the house.
I've got a back toilet that like pokes out of the whole building.
Yeah, mine's at the back.
Under there, I think there's a bumblebee nest because they keep flying out of a crack underneath that bit. I think I broke Natalie.
Just the word crack.
Fuck's sake. Oh, no, my muscles held up. I shouldn't say that.
All right. Take care.
Have a nice evening. I'll be catching you up on the flip side.